right, and welcome
Honestly, it's
to
probably
the
something
stream.
done.
Everybody was squabbling about the spider webs and checking it out. You saw a nice blue butterfly, and we're like, hey, I can get past this really quickly.
The recording thing doesn't say. We never got the notification.
We did never get the notification.
Oh, I'm recording on Streamlabs. I didn't record on Zoom. Let's do that.
There we go.
Bingo.
Bongo.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm out.
hey, we did it.
Listen, I got the butterfly. Let's just go and call it good. Like, not a...
Well, it's still inside. You're right up next to it. You haven't touched it. You're just right there. And as soon as you got past the webs, the eggs started to crack. But anyways, let's go back for maybe our viewers would like a nice little recap of what happened last session, since it's been a while. So last session, we started off with the group meeting up with Joel's Imperium right outside the cliff sides of the Scars of Araya. There, you were able to talk to Joel, and he was able to give you some necessary items that you may need along your trail. And you've got a harpoon gun and a couple of bracelets against demonic charming. See, what else did you get? Pimble spent a lot of their time hanging out with Alex and Sachet, learning how to brew and make coffee and all different kinds of types and blends. And Soulstar, you were a snow leopard for a while. Was that it, or is it something else?
I think it was a snow leopard.
For a few hours.
Yeah. Cool. And eventually, later that evening, Alex told you all about the history of the area and the Equiceph tribes that used to live up in the Scars of Araya mountain range before the Elder God Cataclysm happened. And basically horse-like people that lived up in the mountain range that were very revered in their skills and in their sort of culture and way of life. And unfortunately, they were all eradicated when the war happened. But Joel using Braun's new harpoon gun, shot off a round up to the cliffside, to which the group used the rope to climb up. Thimble got tired of waiting for people, so Misty stepped up to the top, and Braun lost his grip, but Thimble was there to catch him. And one by one, everybody was pulled back onto the ledge and marched into the cave. Marching through the cave, it got narrower and narrower, and the ground became loose, and a breakaway happened, and the group fell and slid into an opening with what looked like to be an open area. Through some inspection, you've seen broken walls and floor panels that lead to unknown abyss below, just nice and dark, and spider webs crawling all over the ceiling walls and some on the floor as well. You saw a spark of light down at the end hallway over here, and noticed a tomb with Equiceph writing on it, and a locked door with an Equiceph symbol on it. And you had to make a sigil to fit inside the door to get it to open, which took quite a bit of time, so a bit of a short rest for everybody. And once you were able to make the sigil and fit it into the door, it opened up, and you cautiously entered into this open area and noticed it was overrun with spider webs and eggs all around. Lila looked behind her and saw a statue with a hooded figure with a hand and a finger perched out. And from afar, Soulstar and everybody else were able to see some sort of a blue spectral butterfly floating inside of a little terrarium, as to which Thimble used Misty Step to close in on it to check and see what it is all about. And in doing so, The spider eggs on flanking the terrarium on each side cracked open, and ice spiders were able to crawl out. So we've got 6 spiders on the playing field, and initiative is in order. We've got Soulstar, then an NPC, then a Fimble, with another NPC, Lila, NPC, and Braun. All right. So that's where we left off. And top of the order is Soulstar. Unless there's anything you guys want to communicate and do before we kick off.
Fight them with fire. And
Just a quick question.
Yeah, yep.
Along those lines, I don't have a Molotov cocktail in my inventory, but I know that I just got one from.
I think.
Maybe wrong.
I think
How much damage am I looking if I were to throw it?
Do you not have one?
Inventory, and you took it out of your inventory because you had it in hand. Does that
Damn.
make sense?
Okay. Well, I don't have it listed here.
Okay. Yeah, I know you had one on you.
Do you have it in your inventory, Braun?
I've still got 3,
No,
and I know one prepared.
Yeah. What's the damage on it?
I'm pulling them up right now. Let's see. Molotov bottles. We did not discuss. We have quantity, not effect. We know it's
Okay.
made with tar, lantern oil, bacon grease, and alcohol. I
So-
think we talked about it as if it were the same as like an alchemist fire, which is a low-level alchemy item.
Like 44 fire damage?
Something like that. Yeah, it would
Let's do
sound.
44 fire damage.
44.
No,
Do a 15-foot
You said
radius.
44.
Yeah, 44 and a 15-foot radius.
Did we discuss if it needs to be ignited after impact or if it's already lit?
If it's already lit, then you don't need to ignite it again. It's a
Okay.
Molotov. You light it, you throw it.
Ideally. Braun,
You don't throw it and then go and light it.
I got all kinds of fire
I
shit.
mean, you
could
can
do.
throw it and it breaks on somebody, and somebody needs like a fireball and like to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
I'm having
But,
to soak the
but if
spider.
you're using a Molotov, you know
Yeah.
how to use a Molotov. I hope.
Braun just built it. He knows it's supposed to, I don't know if
Yeah.
I remember to light it first. But I can breathe fire, so I don't give 2 fucks.
All right. All right. Soulstar. Where do you want to throw it? What do you want to do?
I'm going to throw the Molotov. Can I see my character a little bit more? I'm aiming towards the spiders that are at the bottom of the screen.
You're right here. So you're aiming it down this way. So you're right here.
Perfect. Yeah.
55 feet away from you.
Why don't I use my movement and
All right, how
why don't
much
I just
movement?
go up 20 feet? That way I can
As
throw
soon
it
as you get on the webs, you and Braun both realize that it's really tricky to move on, and your movement is halved. So you get 10
Gotcha.
squares. 1, 2, so you're right there. And you said you throw it? Did you say you threw it?
Yeah.
All right,
Want me
so
to
go,
do-
ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead and roll the damage for the fire.
The damage, sweet. 2. Oh, come on. Alright. So total 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. All right. As you toss it, see a nice little explosion.
Ooh.
Fire breaks out around, slowly eating up the spider webs in the area. A couple of spiders jump out off the eggs. Some of them look a little singed, but they're still alive. You said that was
For now.
8. Yeah, it's 8 points.
Let's hope we're at least burning those eggs. Even if we're not taking spiders, we may be stopping more. Like,
And was there anything else you wanted to do? I'll take that as a no.
No, that's about all I do.
All right, cool. All right, we've got spider. And Fimble, you're up next.
Alrighty. Well, I believe my immediate priority is the butterfly. Are any of the spiders actively coming towards me?
You look around, and it looks like they're busy with other things in the area at the
Okay,
moment. So no one sees you. None of them see you.
Okay, in that case, is the terrarium... Can I pick up the terrarium, or do I have to let the butterfly out?
If you'd like to investigate it, but it's a large terrarium glass. The spectral butterfly looks larger, about as big as like your torso. So it's a very big spectral butterfly in a large terrarium that's about as tall as you, and it's sort of floating. There's like a little purple stone in the center of it. It's perched on, it's sitting there, flapping its wings.
I see. Can I open the terrarium?
You can look. It just looks like a dome of glass. So.
Okay. I'm gonna break the glass and take the stone.
All right. How would you like to break it?
With my with Phantom.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to attack. Or...
No? Okay. $15.
All right.
Does that damage the stationary object?
You go and you swing Phantom, and it connects with the terrarium, but you feel a force push back that knocks you 5 feet back from the terrarium. And you hear like a bell just boom, just sort of echo throughout the temple and throughout the walls. And 2 more spiders drop down from the ceiling. And they're over by Lila in the back of the room.
I'm going to choose to believe this is not a direct result of my actions.
I think it was probably inevitable.
You know, within 6 seconds, a few spiders came out, a few more came out. Let's just say they were a little slower than the rest.
Now you still have movement or a bonus action, so...
Magical. All right. As a bonus action movement, I guess, I'm going to go back to the terrarium.
Okay.
And just lightly place my hand on it.
Mhm. As you do that, you feel a vibration, and you can see the outline of your hand, a blue light, and the spectral butterfly passes through the terrarium and it starts flying throughout the open area.
This isn't going to be a problem.
Or
Alright, that's my turn.
all the spider webs and stuff.
This is fine.
Well, damn good job, Gumble. Very well done. Peace. I'm sure that'll overcome.
I'm sure there will be no unforeseen consequences to my actions.
So you've got
Those spiders have probably been trying to eat that butterfly for a few centuries with no success, and you just let it out.
all right.
Yeah.
So spider moves, climbs up on a boulder, and it's gonna leap and try to attach itself to Soulstar.
Oh, fuck. Like face huggers.
So you can use. So yeah, it's gonna leap and try to latch onto you. So if you want to roll for, if you want to try to dodge it, or if you want to fight it off, fight it off would be like a strength combat. If you want to use your athletics or acrobatics to do a skill check to try to evade it, you can do either or. Your choice.
Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna try and like shake it off, or like try and do like a little roll
So you're gonna try to evade it.
so it doesn't attach himself to me.
All right. So
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
You said I could use my acrobatics.
Yep.
Definitely acrobatics,
Nice.
because that would be a 23.
Alrighty. So you are in the webs. You manage to duck and roll about 5 feet. And the spider lands right where you were, so it's currently, you do have it flanked, even though Braun is facing the other way. So if you were to attack it, you would have bonus. We've got Lila. Turn and look at the group. She's going to look at the other sack of spiders at the corner, and she's going to call her spiritual weapon. Boop, 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 doop. Spells.
What's the radius on her guardian?
Guardian, it's like 20, yeah, I think it's 20 feet.
I'm just thinking like
I'm
that'd cover a lot of ground in here.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that thinking personally.
But
What do you
that's
want
also a third level spell.
It's you guys' decision if you want her to do that.
It is.
Are you thinking that she'd probably get a little closer to Soulstar and Braun and then activate that instead?
Let me. Her spirit. You mean the swallows or the
The swallows,
I-
those guardians, the
swallows?
The-
Not the guardian of faith thing that just stands there like a statue. But
No, the
swallows.
guardian of faith.
Oh, you're thinking that?
Yeah, because
So
that
that's
thing basically just attacks whatever gets near.
But it's stationary. Yeah.
I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah, the swallows are the birds that fly around and do damage. The guardian
Yeah.
of faith that just stands there, and anything that gets closer, it gets repelled and does damage.
Mhm.
So you want
The
to
guardian of faith was what I was thinking of originally.
Yeah.
I forgot about swallows.
Oh, okay.
That's level 4.
Maybe not.
So,
Just
You can
swallows
put it
was
out.
level 3.
Yeah.
Honey Flask, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Mass Healing Word, Request. Yeah, Spirit Guardians.
I vote for a cloud of swallows in the middle of the room.
I'm open to that.
Yeah, I'll second the third bet.
All right, Spirit Guardians has been cast.
Okay. And have her move up towards Soulstar and Braun. Kind of really pin that one spider in.
Oh, just 1 second, I gotta read up, dude.
Yep. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. 3d8 damage. Okay. That was 48 because it's. Oh, that's because it's taken forever. Let's see what the damage is. Total 20 points. All right. And where did you guys want it? In the general vicinity surrounding.
Well, general
Yeah.
vicinity, I think, has to be centered on the cleric,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. Which is why I was thinking bring the cleric a little closer to the boys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as soon as she gets on the web, her movement's going to be halved. So she only has like 3 blocks to move. So 50.
We got it.
All right. Which way?
Just on the
Braun?
other side here from Soulstar, opposite Soulstar with that spider in the middle.
Right here.
That's opposite with Braun, isn't it?
That
Well,
You're
Either way,
Braun,
it works.
that's Soulstar.
yeah. Okay. That'll work.
Alrighty. So we got that going. So this one here takes.
I believe it takes damage at the start of its turn, not when she
Yep.
casts.
Yeah.
Checking. Yep. Okay, so that's 3, and then Lionelash, your movement. Alright, and she's gonna sit there at the ready. We got NPC 2.
Yeah, I believe it's when they enter the area or start their turn in the area. They'll take damage to that.
Try and run up and leap at Soulstar. Try to attach itself to his back.
Guardian damage.
From the first moment that they were born.
Well, you never know. It might kill them before it has a chance to attack you.
So that's 62. And as
So
soon
they
as
woke up
the
and chose
spider
violence.
jumps, you can see swallows just start swirling around, and you see chips of ice just fly off its body, but it's still there. And go ahead and roll for either evasion or a strength check, Soulstar.
Now that I've got my peeps around me, I'm going to try an item, so I will use my strength, which isn't very good. But it's worth a shot. That would be my adding, no, 14.
14 for strength check. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got 16. So it latches onto your back. You can feel the points of each of its appendages sort of sink in through your armor, your leather armor, and just sort of attach and cling into your body. You feel the blood sort of dripping from each wound that's on you.
Like little crab pinchers all over you.
Take 4 points of piercing damage and 3 points of ice damage, or cold damage, whichever.
Chilly.
Unfortunate. Talk about a cold shoulder. Ah.
One. It's
Oh
gonna
no.
leap and do the same thing to Lila. She's gonna use her shield and use her acrobatics. Bump, bump, bum, 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 bum. Okay, I should have been skipping. Roly poly. That's a 2 plus 3, so she fails, and it lands and clenches right on her arm, head's facing right at her face, and both of you are grappled. Let's say restrained instead.
It's okay, guys. I'll get rid of them by throwing a fire grenade right up in there.
Right at them.
Great plan. Great plan. I'll use my blasting arrow to knock it off.
Burn it all
you.
down.
But they look cold. They look cold. I'm just trying to warm them up.
Oh, poor little spider's looking a little chilly willy.
Alright, so Soulstar and Lila are both restrained with ice spiders attached to them. And we've got Braun and Soulstar are up, and Braun and his Echo brother are up next.
Right. Well, on my turn, I can command my Echo to move up to 30 feet, and it has immunity to conditions such as slowed or rough terrain, since it's not actually physical. So it's quicker than I am at this point.
Okay. Where do you want to take it?
That is the question.
Yeah.
I get 2 attack actions per turn. Could I use one of them to throw a Molotov and another one to do a melee attack? Or does that take both of them? It's not like action, bonus action. It's action and then a second action, right?
Yeah. If you got like a 2 action, yeah, it's
2 actions per turn.
yeah, it's it was like Soulstar. Somebody used a bow and then switched and used a sword for their 2
Yeah.
actions. So
I
that
do
still
that all
works.
the time.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to have my
That's pretty
Echo
nice.
run up to Soulstar and the one that's attached to Soulstar.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right about there. And I am going to, as Braun, throw my Molotov towards the spiders in the upper corner,
Gotcha.
the corner that's not on fire yet.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be my first action, is
Which
throwing
one?
Molotov at those spiders.
Roll the 44.
I'm going to try to throw it over the first spider and kind of in between that little cluster of spiders.
Gotcha.
Or
Roll
D4.
44. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. 44.
1, 3,
It's just a bit of fuckery.
and 4. 1, 3, 3, 4. That's 11 points of fire damage.
How much? Sorry.
11.
11? All right, cool. All right.
All up in that corner of the room, mostly trying to just kind of prevent the egg sacs from, I don't know, egging or sacking. And to try to hurt those spiders. Just stick with the plan.
than to do any of those things.
Ah, stick to your finger. Alright. Fire breaks out. Spiders try to dodge and jumping, but some of them take some damage. And
Does that fire seem to also be burning away the cobwebs or anything like that?
it's fire.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
I
it could be
may have an
magical.
idea. Yeah, I may have an idea on how to make the ground easier to move across for later turns.
I get you.
But yeah, just looking for inspiration.
I get you, but yeah, it's just fire and spider webs don't really match, and same with the way that spider eggs are made. They're very cotton bally,
Yes.
so they are toasting up, and you can start to see this flame getting bigger, especially on the back end corner, where it's eating away a lot of the eggs and the spider webs in that area.
Excellent.
Like popcorn.
Fuck you, Spider, and your kin.
Fuck you, Spider-Man. No.
All right, so having fulfilled our master strategy of lighting half the room on fire,
Great strategy every time.
60% of the time, it works all the time.
I like it. I don't know. Braun's a simple man. Braun is going to use his second attack to hit the one on the ground in between him and Lila, the one that's flanked by Soulstar, Lila, and myself.
All right.
I'm going to try to just hit that one with my war pick, real nice and nasty. Would I have advantage on that attack?
It is flanked currently, so yes, you do.
That's 15.
Even though he is technically restrained.
15 plus 7, right? That's what it was. 22 hits, I assume.
Yes, it does.
All right.
You assume correctly.
1d8 plus 4 plus there's a d6 of force damage. Let me confirm that.
No.
Yes. All right. 6 plus 4, 10 points of piercing damage, and oops, 5 more points, 15 total points of damage to that spider in the middle of us. Which I believe also already took a little bit of Sinji damage from Soul.
So how much damage?
15 total, mostly
15
piercing with force damage in there too.
Okay. Three, 15. All right. So you go and you swing it, and you see a chunk of its back abdomen just sort of break off its body and just crumble and smash to the ground. There's no blood or any sort of juice, but it's still clinging, and Soulstar can feel it cinch tighter around his body.
Well, I wasn't attacking the one on Soulstar. I was attacking the one between Lila and me. The one on the ground there.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
That was the one I was hitting with Braun.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sorry, Soulstar.
So,
Does that same effect, though?
no,
Didn't quite.
no.
Okay.
So yeah, well, it doesn't affect the Soulstar, but yeah, you hit it and you see the part of its back end piece sort of break apart, but it's still fine.
So they got at least 15 to 20 HP. Fuck. Okay. Unleash Incarnation. I can heighten my Echo's fury. Whenever I take an attack action, I can make one additional melee attack from my Echo's position. I can do this 5 times for a long rest. I'm doing it once. I'm going to try to knock with my echo the spider off of Soulstar's back.
Alrighty.
Do I have
Oh,
advantage?
man.
Does the echo have advantage on that? Is it
No,
considered
no.
on?
It's
Just
not.
trying. Just
Yeah, I
trying.
know.
Make
You know, you try this every time. I keep saying no.
18 to hit. 11 plus 7.
It's essentially a
18 to hit.
spiritual weapon, so yeah, it doesn't get bonuses like that.
Oh, that's right. That's okay. That does. I actually did forget that part. 18 total to hit.
18 total to hit. It does hit.
Right. We got a D8 for 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 6 more, 17 total damage. Damage. And does it succeed in removing it from my buddy?
Its sword just sort of cleave together in one, and the right down the sides of the abdomens and the legs around the body break apart, and the body falls and shatters, but the limbs are still stuck inside Soulstar, so he still has spider legs attached to his body, but the body of the spider is gone and finito. as they say.
Those are just like king crab legs for later. We'll save those for dinner. We'll see how they roast up.
Tasty stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
try to cook them though, because all
Get
you'll
some
get is
butter.
water. All you'll get is water. Okay. So this one's gone.
Oh, because they're ice spiders. I got that. Sorry, delayed reaction on that. I was like, "What? You could, but you have to cook crab legs."
They're
Never
not
mind.
crabs.
I know. I'm slow, man.
They're arthropods. It's
Yeah.
it's close.
This is how I roll. Okay.
Some move forward, some move side to side.
The spiders.
You know, you just got to decide which direction you want your food to go.
Okay, and we're kind of nice and clustered up there.
Yep.
And are Braun and are Braun and Soulstar within like that radius of the swallows? Are we like right on the cusp of that?
Yeah, both of you are.
Okay. Yeah, fuck the echo. He can fend for himself for the moment.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna stand there. That brings us back to Soulstar, top of the round.
Sweet. Now that I'm free of that spider on my back, I'd like to jab my sword in the one that's like right by all of our feet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Already.
Yeah.
You've got advantage as you're
Yeah.
still flanking it.
That's sweet. I'm gonna need it. Okay, that would be a plus 3, so 5, 9.
19? That hits. If it's above 18,
Sweet
then it
deal.
hits because Ron rolled an 18. So even though that's not the AC, but it did. You at least know it's above 8. It's 18 or higher. So or lower, whatever.
Okay. See, it's 1d8 plus 2.
Are you
So
using-
5 damage.
5
Okay.
damage. All right. See it. Swipe at it, and you're able to break one of its appendages, but it's still latched onto her. And I did forget to roll.
Oh wait, he's attacking the one between Braun and me, or
Oh,
Braun
sorry.
and
Yeah. So yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Keep on thinking about.
and that one's already damaged, so that might change things.
Yep. So that was how much damage? 11?
You said 5.
5. Okay.
5.
All right. So yeah, you're able to cut one of its appendages off, but it's still there, and it's gearing up to do something. You still have a bonus action or any movement.
I'd like to get behind the bronze echo.
And Soulstar, remind me, you don't get 2 attacks?
I don't know. My expertise is getting the sneak attacks. So as long as I can attack first and from stealth, good.
I could have sworn you got 2 attacks per turn. Maybe that's Fimble.
Fimble has 2 attack. Yeah, Fimble is.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Fimble's a ranger. He's
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking both of you guys have gotten that too. Okay, never mind.
No.
My bad.
He's a pirate rogue.
Must be nice.
It is.
It is.
I got some
it.
other cool.
All right, so you want to roll for stealth? So, because technically you are disengaging, so the spider would have opportunity as you move away. Unless you have something to negate that.
I can impose disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of me. I can block with my shield.
Yeah, I do work. If I make an attack on a creature and move it, and like provoke an opportunity attack from it, like it can't use its reaction to do that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
That's got to be a swashbuckler thing.
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Here we go.
All right. So
Yeah, that would be my turn.
That's literally like no tag backs. That's awesome.
Duck, duck, goose. You're always the goose, bitch. No.
It also the fancy footwork also makes my sneak attacks better. So like I don't have to have the typical advantage you need for a sneak attack. I can make it more frequently.
Nice.
Nice. Very cool indeed.
So you don't get 2 attacks, but your 1 attack is pretty devastating if you can get it. That works.
Exactly.
And is he frozen for everybody else? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, his camera is frozen and his audio's stuttering.
Okay.
Yeah. Your audio is good. Yeah, just making sure. It wasn't just me.
Nope.
But anyways, you do so. So Soulstar does his move, and since the other spider is no more, we have Fimble up next. Back at the idol or terrarium.
I have the butterfly.
Well, the butterfly. You've released the butterfly.
I've
It's still
released the
flying around.
butterfly.
Some Grateful Dead's playing. You can hear it like, echo through. No.
Perfect. Set the mood. Did the glass just disappear, or did the butterfly just fly through it?
It sort of passed through your hand and through the glass, like all in one.
Okay.
It's sort of flying about. The terrarium's still there, but it's empty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I could just keep it easy and misty step back to the other side.
And that's what, 30 feet? for
Yeah.
Misty Step? So 30 feet would put you right next to Lila from where you were.
Oh, okay.
Right here, sorry. Yeah, about 5 feet away from Lila, who's still restrained from a spider.
Yeah. Can I? Is that within reach for attacking?
With the staff, yeah.
Yeah, for Steph, yeah. There's 5 feet between the two of you, so.
Perfect. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do my 2 attacks on the spider latched to Lila. Hopefully, I don't hit her on accident.
Right. She sees you move up and she sort of turns, so it gives you access to hit at it.
Perfect.
Oh no.
So, on 2 attacks with Phantom, I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say natural 1, and you brain Lila.
I feel like, honestly, I'd be more enthusiastic if there was a natural 1 in there.
The look on your face.
Yikes.
So yeah, you.
Okay, so I don't do anything.
Yeah.
This round.
fancy footwork with your with Phantom, but you're blows land, but just minor glances and rebounds right off its body, and again it sinks closer and does more damage to Lila's body by, let's see, 3 more points, tightening its grip on her. Oh no! So that brings her down to.
And keep track, DM. Any spiders that start their turn in that radius are going to take damage.
That is correct. Well, we haven't got there yet.
Okay.
And now the one that's sitting between Braun and Lila is going to take some damage.
It's already missing a leg and pretty fucked up.
All right, with all the chaos going around and the swallows swarming around, you can see them start picking apart that spider. And like a bunch hit consecutively and it just shatters, and you can see pieces sort of scatter towards the boulder and the terrariums all across the webbing.
Nice.
So that's gone. Next one more. Okay. This one here, next to Soulstar, and it's gonna pick up its Soulstar's not there, but it's gonna pick up its abdomen and shoot an ice web at him. So it's going to be an attack.
Soulstar, you sort of should have stuck close to the babysitter, man.
That's a 7, so he's able to use his sword and slice the webbing, and it splits apart and shoots both ways.
Nice.
A little samurai attack. And it's gonna crawl up on this block here. And now we have Lila, who's restrained, and she's gonna get her mace and just start smacking the legs that are attached to her body. So they're gonna make an attack roll. Actions. Runic Mace of Cold.
Oh, fuck, it's a cold mace.
Yeah. And a natural 1.
Oh, it freezes to the spider.
Plus 7 is an 8, but it's still a natural 1. So as she hits it, it gets a little bigger.
No.
Yeah, and it sinks in and does an additional 6 points of damage.
That's a big yikes.
God damn it. And she's restrained and on rough terrain, so she's not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she still have a bonus action?
I believe she does, but again, she's got a lot of stuff. Them clerics, man, I tell you.
Oh yeah, they got
Can't
options.
trust him.
Let's check her skill. No.
Yeah, does she have any kind of like defensive spell? Because she hasn't used a spell yet. She just used an attack.
Yep.
So she could technically cast a cantrip with a bonus action, I think. Does she have anything that might be useful? Sacred Flame or something like some kind of cantrippy, clericy thing.
Let me check her cantrip spells.
Well, and it'd be under bonus actions, like you know how like in the action menu.
Yeah, I
it's-
know. I'm looking for it on the sheet, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's fine. If this was an NPC, it'd be a lot easier for me to answer
Yeah.
these things. But I gotta go through hers, where it's level 8 cleric.
Yeah.
All right. Cantrip. She's got light, sacred flame. Spare the dying. All right. So she got a cantrip of sacred flame. She can try to light the one on her back on fire.
Well, it's not technically like
No,
heat
it's
flame.
not-
It's kind of flame. So I would say, yeah, that's a valid idea.
But I don't know if it doesn't specify if it can be used as a bonus action.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Pretty sure clerics can cast a spell as a bonus action if they haven't cast a spell with their main action. If it's like a cantrip. Honestly, I don't know cleric mechanics that well.
I don't know enough about mages to dispute it.
All right, well, we're gonna rule just in this case, just because the player's not here. She does cast it and takes 8 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And it's not the kind of sacred flame isn't like fire, so it's not like she's gonna catch herself on fire.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Okay. It's either that or have her like slam a healing potion.
She's, they were at full health, and they've only taken a little bit of damage so
Maybe
far. So
round the
they're
cleric.
still well into double digits. But yeah, it does a little bit of damage, and she feels like the legs come out of her body a little bit, so it doesn't retract, so it doesn't damage her more.
Okay. Sounds like a win.
And now on its turn, it's got to roll for the swallows. Okay. So that's an 18, so it passes.
As in takes no damage.
Yeah, I don't think it takes any, or is it half damage?
I think it's half damage.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It has resistance.
It has to get higher than the AC or either nothing or half damage. It's one of the two, but it's a continuing thing. I mean, it's getting attacked by those birds.
Yeah, we'll just say half damage for now.
Okay.
Just 20s would be 8 damage. 2. Alright. And the swallows chip away at it, but it's still clinging tight onto her body. We've got the spider comes around on the side.
Yeah, I knew those ones coming. Damn it.
All right, and then we've got Braun.
Yeah. In classic fashion, from some movie Braun can't remember, he is going to look at Soulstar and say, "Soulstar, we are leaving!" And his echo is going to run over to the spider directly like ahead of it. Yeah, the one.
I gotcha.
You did this to yourself, DM.
I
all
know.
those
All that webbing. Yeah.
Difficult terrain indeed, sir. No, the Echo is going to go past Soulstar.
Oh, gotcha.
Towards...
That one there?
I was going to go for the other... Oh, the one on the rock. Never mind. That one's not on ground level. So, yes, that one there. No, go ahead and leave it. Go ahead and leave it.
Cool.
It's going to attack that one
Gotcha.
with one of my attack actions. Everyone's got spiky things all over them.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, sorry. There it is. All right, so that standard attack, that is a 3 + 7. The Echo makes no contact. Wasted effort. Okay.
Swings, but it's still smoke and passes right through the ice spider.
Yeah. Braun has half movement. What is my movement?
I think it's like 30, 35.
30, because I have usually it would be 25, but I have special shoes. I got my magic shoes. 15 feet. Can I move Braun 3 squares to be near either the one that's on Lila or the one right behind Lila? Either way.
I can put you like right at her to hit the one on.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Alrighty.
I'm going to take
They're about. There's 5 feet of space between the two of you, so it's basically 10 feet away.
Is it considered flanked between me and Thimble?
No.
Damn it.
Again, a bit of distance away.
All right. 10 + 7. 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That just hits. Ta-da!
Nice.
You figured out the AC.
All right.
Woohoo! 17, god darn it.
6 + 4 + 4. 14 points owed damage on that one.
Alrighty. As you attack it, it shatters. And the legs are still again, just like Soldier, they're still attached, pinned into her body. But the main part of the spider is shattered into icicles that just fall into the spider web.
Okay. Yeah, and I think Braun's strategy at this point is I'm going to kind of cover our retreat, and the Swallows and I are going to do the work to try to keep them off everyone else who at least stays inside the sphere of protection.
They are no longer restrained.
Okay. And I've still got lots of options for my next turns, so I'm gonna take another swipe
At
my Echo is gonna use its Unleash Incarnation to take an additional melee attack from its position on that ice spider again.
already.
I'm gonna try to ship these fuckers off. That's a 2. That's even worse than the last attack. That is a 9 total.
Again, just like smoke, breezes right through it.
This fucking sucks. Alright. Shouldn't have tried to do extra.
It's a fool's game, and we're back at the top of the order with Soulstar.
Great.
And I think
So
any...
I've been reading.
Sorry, go ahead, dude.
I've been reading my character sheet, and this actually gets kind of wild. Should have read some of the finer points, but with my sneak attack, this last sentence, I don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and I don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So the spider that your heart ghost is attacking, I would technically have a sneak attack on it. Just not with advantage.
because it's distracted by something else.
Exactly. So I would like to go ahead and take a swipe at it with my dragon tail switch.
All right, it is 15 feet away from you, so you're able to hit it. Just the reach with it.
Perfect. Just pull that up.
Live your Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman fantasy.
Always. Let's see. First, I gotta see if I make it. That plus 19. So yeah.
19 does hit.
Let's do it. D10 and then 4 of these guys. Roll them all at once for fun. Okay, so that's 10, 12, 18 plus my strength, so 20.
20. All right.
10, 12, 8, 2. Yeah, 20.
All right. How would you like to see this thing non-exist?
Yeah, so you know that perfect moment when you got like a wet paper towel and then like, not paper towel, but like a wet towel and then you snap it, right? And then you get that nice crisp, just like that perfect moment. I want that to happen right on like in the middle of all 8 of its eyeballs. And then just like splatter the thing into like a million gutty pieces.
Alrighty. So as it snaps, you can just see it just sort of crack through its body and just shatter, and the parts fly and sort of stick through the webs, and you can see them stick into the wall behind the webbings.
God damn, when he can land that sneak attack, that is devastating.
Yeah, I'm glad I actually took a look at my character sheet. It's been a while.
Who would have thought? What I should read my character sheet. I thought this was all improv. I can just make things up.
Can I use my, I guess, 15 feet of movement to get back in the vicinity of the swallow?
Yeah, I'll put you right by Braun and Thimble.
Nice. And keep in mind, anyone that within 5 feet of Braun gets disadvantage on attacks against them because I'm using my shield to help.
No.
That's just a passive thing that always happens.
All right.
Yeah, this is the full retreat from the Xenomorph Dave, guys. Let's cluster up. Let's move in a group.
All right, so the group is clustered by, and they scope, and they feel a cold breeze come draft through the halls, and they hear clomping echoing through. Lila looks up and she sees a white mound on the ceiling. Moving closer, she sees a queen spider drop from the ceiling and land
Fuck.
Oh no.
in front of the group.
That's what I thought we were at.
Beautiful.
Clever girl.
Does it attack my echo? No.
I'll say as it lands, there's a ripple wave of contact. So, rolled an 11. Does your thing have an AC, or does it share your AC? Is that it, or does it have no
It's
AC?
AC of 17. Let me double check.
Okay. I don't know if it went up with your latest level or not, or if that's
No, it doesn't go up at all. AC of 17 and 1 hit point. So
okay. So the shockwave blows under everybody. They can feel everything rattle. Your Echo brother is still hovering. It's smoke and shadow. so it's just floating above everything, but you can see a wave ripple through the stone as it lands, and it raises up its two front talons ready to attack.
Talon.
And I gotta roll for its initiative. That's a natural 20, so it's going on top. So that's plus 3 for initiative, so that's 23. Alright, but Soulstar, you're up next.
I will ask DM, is that thing starting its turn, or did it just take its turn?
It just ended its turn.
Is it in the radius of the cleric's
No, it is not.
target? Damn it.
Its turn was the superhero landing.
Yeah, that's
With a spider, which is hard to do.
yeah.
It's a lot of knees.
Yeah. Which one's to bend, which one's to flex, you know.
And it dab, though.
Like to
I've
see it
actually
try.
Ooh.
On Instagram, I follow someone that raises wolf spiders, and there is like a
Dabbing
wolf
spider?
dab thing with their hands, and it's fucking cute as hell. Sorry, side note.
That's fine. But no, yeah, the swallows are, I would say, just at the barrier of its front legs, so they're swarming around and just sort of chipping at it, but it doesn't seem to be doing any real damage to it.
Okay.
But that leaves us with Soulstar, top of the road. Wait, no. I'm
He
sorry.
just finished.
Yeah, he just finished. That's Fimble.
Yeah, that's my
Sorry.
turn.
Okay. I was like, I thought it was pretty quick.
That was a quick round. Speed round.
All right. Wow, we're all like perfectly arranged in front of that gigantic monster.
Wow. Inside a protective circle, trying to push all the way across that room.
Okay, but here's the thing. My first instinct is to leave that protective circle.
Who would have
Do
thought?
you, just because I definitely was paying attention earlier, point out the statue?
Yeah, and we've all seen that before.
No, like point it out on the map.
Oh, the square at the back of the screen in the middle of the wall. That little square alcove thing.
That all the way over there? Okay.
Yep. That is the goal line.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to dash towards it.
Okay. So
And hope the
that's
butterfly follows.
30 total movement because it is.
I
What
do
terrain?
not. I am not inhibited by rough terrain.
Okay.
No shit.
I've got the ring of free action.
Right by a
There are
spider.
some spiders in front of you.
Just one.
Can I leap over it?
If you want to do your acrobatics or athletics check.
Make that my action for the round.
Alrighty.
Well, technically, I guess the dash is my action for the round, but whatever.
Nimble Fimble. Pull it off, man.
Acrobatics. 19.
19. All right. So you're able to use Phantom to pole vault your body over the spider.
Mhm.
And 55, 60. So 60 feet gets you right there.
Okay.
If you want to take a seat, you can do that. There's a stone
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Little bench right there.
little bench, some other benches, some barrels. I know you guys
Perfect.
are barrel happy.
We love barrels.
Love it. Barrels.
Well, I am curious, is the butterfly following me?
The butterfly is flying about and just sort of loosely just flying around in the room. So no, it is not. It's just flying around. It hasn't followed you. But you do look at your hand, and you do see a blue spot
Mm-hmm.
that's showing like basically on both ends of your hand. So it's like
Okay.
a glow glove on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gonna go
For
to a
those
rave with
ravers
this
out
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay.
You do always have ranged attacks, just to remind you, since.
Well,
they're-
I use my actions to get
I know,
over them. So,
I know.
Yeah.
but
Just for you.
you know, if you guys want help with the fight, yeah, no, I'll help.
I'm getting out of here.
I just figured let's solve the puzzle, and then play with the spiders, you know, on our own time.
Sounds like something Braun wouldn't think of. That sounds like a literate kid kind of.
That sounds like somebody who
I
can
got the
read.
scarf, and now I can think good.
Braun's world is real simple. I mean, you know, if I can't hit it or fuck it, then what am I doing here?
Listen, after 17 years of living, I've finally broken even on my intelligence score. So I'd say I'm doing pretty good.
We can get you one of those graduate caps and the little.
That's it right there.
That was the cutest thing. I wish I had kept it when I graduated grade school to middle school. My parents got me like a fake little one that had a propeller on top too. And
Aww,
that is
that is
the
adorable.
cutest way to celebrate your kid getting out of elementary school.
Mhm.
Well,
I wish I had
And it was
kept
all-
it.
It was
couldn't
really
fit when I
college.
graduated
No.
high school. Otherwise, I would have worn it to my high school graduation too, because it would have been
It
like
was all
tiny.
downhill from
Would have
there.
been like little yarmulke with a propeller on it.
A bit of old fashioned for you.
Very nice.
Yeah. Had it for a month, so I figured I might as well try it.
Yeah. No time to start drinking the hard stuff is when unemployed.
True. That being said, you should check out the About tab on Twitch, where we have set up a tipping function. So if you like the show and you want to support it, please give your monies. No.
Yeah.
No,
These
but
props are-
seriously. It'll help, if people need like new gear and things like that, it'll help build the show and have us do more really cool things. Like we got all this stuff back here to get to.
Yeah.
And I have another windowsill of other stuff. But yeah,
Yes,
support the
please
show is great.
generously help our DM. He does a lot for us.
Oh, it's for everybody, not just me. But anyways, we're back with NPC4 sitting on the rock, and it's going to spit an ice web at Soulstar.
Again.
oh, bitch.
And that is a 10 plus 2, so that's a 12. I'm pretty sure that does not meet your AC.
Nice.
Does not.
So it just zooms right between Soulstar, Braun, and Lila between the group, and it hits the back wall and splatters. And you can see chunks of ice and stone blow out and then get wrapped around, sort of like an exploding wire trap, like a Predator, his wire trap thing, where it sort of explodes out and clinches and sort of cinches in.
Yeah.
All right. Done. And now it is Lila's turn.
Ooh. What do you think, y'all? Spirit Guardian just right on top of that guy?
Oh man,
No,
that's a
because
big thing.
the spiritual guardians is concentration. If she did that, we would
Yeah.
wallow. She can do other things,
Yeah.
including
Has her spiritual weapon been doing anything this fight?
No, you guys overruled the spiritual weapon for
That's
the
another
swallows.
Oh shoot!
that's
Okay.
another concentration.
Yeah.
She could do
Ooh.
I know the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
Who's ever played a cleric? I've never played a cleric.
She can cast something like, I don't know. I mean, what are her offensive spells?
I mean,
Lar.
bring up her page.
We don't have that.
Toll the Dead. I remember
Yeah,
that.
Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Spare the Dying.
I think Toll the Dead only harms things that have
Branding
already.
Smite, but that's with she's got the Phantom Steed crystal in her hand.
Right.
Guiding
And-
Bolt.
Guiding Bolt could be a good one. That gives advantage to the next attack on anything she hits with it. It does a little damage and it primes it for the next attack.
I like that.
How about she throws a Guiding Bolt at the big
What
spider?
level? She can go up to a 3rd level or 4th level.
It only increases the damage, right?
Yeah.
What level is it normally?
I
Second
think it's level
level?
2. Yeah, level 2.
Let's just do a level 2. Let's keep the heavy spells.
No, it's 1st level. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let's amp it up to a level 2.
Level 2. Guiding Bolt. At the big guy, Ice Spider Queen.
Yeah, does that sound good to you guys?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Alright, that's 5d6. Well, let me do. I kind of effed that up. Let's do a
Cutting
little
back.
attack first. So that's
Double
plus
attack.
5. Attack was 19, but that's, well, let's do this first. I'll save the damage. Plus 15. Does it do any half damage? Okay, so it reflects off the ice crystal form of the spider and it takes no damage.
Oh, she missed?
Yeah. But you can see sort of a rainbow effect like course through the Ice Queen spider's body with all the light reflecting and dissipating throughout in the temple room.
Okay. Those two spiders between her and Thimble, have those taken any attack from her swallows or nothing yet, right?
Not yet. They will as soon as she's done with her turn.
Okay. I don't want her to walk like right into them, you know?
I get it. She can just stay put.
Yeah.
Which,
Does that
I'm
sound
sorry
like
if that's
something- Well, I mean, I'm asking you guys, does that sound like something that Agni would choose to stay put versus try to make it towards that statue?
No,
I mean, I can
they
make it to
wouldn't
the
run.
statue on my next turn.
Okay.
They feel the bite.
they're just sort of leaning up against the wall, like, hey.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Bonus action is there. She's already cast a spell. Is she below like 75% hit points?
No.
Okay. Then she wouldn't take a healing potion either.
No.
I think in frustration, that's about it. Yeah, maintain concentration. Take a defensive pose if that's something clerics can do. Can she like?
She
just
turns and
hunker
faces the wall and sees Thimble, and she notices his glowing right hand.
Yeah. Anything she could do to ready her shield for an attack from those spiders or something. I don't know if that's something clerics can do. There's
That's just some Britain flair. Like, I'm gonna raise my shield and my runic mace and prepare for battle.
Yeah. We all go back.
All right, so Spider 1 is gonna roll for Swallow, and the one next to it is going to do that as well. 6 for the first one, plus 3 is 9, so that fails, and that's 3 plus 3, that's 6. Both of them fails. Both of them take 20 points of damage. Or,
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying.
alrighty.
Brutal.
So they get chipped to bits, but their form is still intact and they're still standing.
Okay. But real fucked up.
Yarp.
Yarp. Okay.
And doing so, this one's going to try to jump and latch out and attach to Braun.
Good luck, motherfucker.
So yeah, athletics or strength check, you choose.
Strength.
All right, strength off.
Well, athletics is same bonus. We'll call it athletics, whatever. It's going to be plus.
Fine, roll for it. I already got my roll.
Ah!
Hi.
It fell out of the tray. Oh,
Still
no.
counts. It still counts. No.
Lost my contacts. You didn't even know Braun wore contacts. 19.
19. All right. I'll roll a 14, so Braun is able to use the shield to bash the spider back down. Everyone's going to move closely and try to do the same to Lila. She's going to use her strength to try and bash away. Bash, bash, bash away. 5 spiders. 19 for Lila, so she's able to swap the spider down. And now it is Braun's turn.
Okay. What happened to that spider that just leapt towards me? Oh, okay, it's right there. Never mind, I just couldn't see it. Gotcha.
Moink.
Ooh-wee. What a conundrum.
Oh, what?
Those spiders just went. Technically, Braun can't do math or understand the concept of initiative. All right, I'm going to take my first attack action on the spider right in front of me, because Braun deals with immediate issues.
Go for it.
18 plus 7, that's 25 to hit.
That does hit.
1 plus 4 plus 6, 11 points of damage on that fucking booter.
So you're able to break the 2 front legs on its right side as you smash down with your war pick.
Didn't that son of a bitch just take 20 points of damage from the swallows?
Yeah, and it's still there. It is, quote unquote bloodied but it's an ice form, but it's still there.
Shit. This wasn't the plan at all. Seeing that was not as effective as he had hoped, Braun is going to leave the little fish for later problems. He is going to use his second attack action to reach into his belt and pull out a goddamn fire bomb.
Oh, okay.
Magical.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah. Got a whole lot of them. I just bought a bandolier.
Well, if it's on bandolier, you don't have to really. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to put that down your pants.
It's got them dangling.
Dangling. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use one of the fire grenades. I was tempted to use a radiant, but we will wait for cooler minds.
Where are you throwing it?
I am throwing it directly under or at the big fucking spider.
Okay. Choose. Under or at.
At. Always at. That's going to be a 19 for my attack.
That just hits.
All right. 2d10 in a radius of 20 feet. D10.
So, Soulstar on you might get caught up in this hit.
No. 20-foot radius?
Right at it. Say 5, 10, 15, 20.
But that's not what I was trying to do. I mean, I kind of figured my echo was fucked, but
Yeah,
you know.
your echo is F2, but yeah, sorry out.
Right. Well, shit.
You try to lob it, hit its backside, but you know.
I didn't
What'd
say
you
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I rolled crap. I rolled a 1 and a 5, so that's 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The target must make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they are frightened for 1 round.
That's a 17 plus 2, which is 19.
That's- Yeah, that definitely. He is not frightened.
Yeah, the Spider Queen remains calm and sort of mentals twirl about. So here is going to move closer to the group.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. How did my did any of us actually take any of the splash from that? Namely, my echo.
Your echo's gone.
Okay.
Well, it took damage, but yeah, from the fire.
Well, if it took any kind of damage, it's gone. Okay.
Spider's fine. And then we've
Well,
got...
that didn't work out like I was pipe dreaming it would at all.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of my turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna move because I got a spider right there on me, and Lila hasn't moved, so I'm doing rear guard shit.
All right. That's what's gonna move. Then we've got
Covering our ass.
Big Boss Spider, Ice Queen Spider.
Well, if that spider moved that close to Layla, it's taking damage.
But it ain't. And back side of its body, it's gonna inflate, and you're gonna see spikes are gonna pop out all around its body, and they're gonna pop out, and ice spikes are gonna rain down on the group within a 20-foot radius, starting with Lila.
That's intense.
So get some icicle rain.
Yeah. And that spider that moved closer to Lila, the little one, is taking swallow damage.
Yep, when it gets there
Okay.
on its turn. All right, so we got.
Well, it moved.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so
Dick, you're
it rolled
Hit us with
18
the
plus
icicle.
21. That's 18 plus 3 is 21. So
That hits all of us.
okay. So ice damage.
Oh, no.
That is 8 points of ice damage to everybody.
Everyone but Thimble.
Hi.
Yeah.
We knew.
Right there. But yeah, the one that moved up to Lila is still, it's getting chipped away, but it's still moving closer.
Okay. It took damage though?
Yeah, it took damage, but it's still moving.
Okay. Make it sure.
Alright. And let's do.
God, I was hoping that fire grenade was going to be like a nuke. and it was not at all.
You let Prodigy down. You are no fire starter.
Okay. All right. Pulling up that soundtrack. Nope. Pulling it up. Next round, I'm playing.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you get to pay the copyright fees.
well, I said it. You can't sue me if I say it. If I was to play it, that'd be different. But anyway.
Okay. We'll
We've
get
got
prepared.
we've got the Ice Queen. She did her thing, and then she's gonna move a little closer to the group,
Into the swallow range.
into the swallow range. She
Right.
can take some damage.
All right.
Check. That's only 13, which I think is the DC level. It's 13.
It is. So doesn't take damage from that.
Does not take damage. Swarming around, the sea swallow sort of hit it and just sort of bounce off its body.
Kind of makes sense.
And then we got Soulstar. You're up next.
Fuck out of there, man. Get the fuck out.
Okay. So I'm also gonna stick my hand down my pants this turn, and from my pocket, I'm holding the dragon crystal, right?
Okay.
Kind of glowing
Alright.
in my hand.
Starting to make
And
sense.
with it in my hand, I'm gonna just punch the ground like as hard as I can, and cast destructive wave with it.
Ooh.
All right.
So each creature I choose within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution 13 saving throw.
Alrighty. So which
And I
three do you
choose
want?
all of them.
Three that are in front of you? This one, and that one?
Or, no, each creature.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was only three.
Anyone that's within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Please
So all
rephrase. Hey, you choose all. You do not mean Braun or Lila or yourself, right?
Yeah,
This-
everybody that's not.
Yeah, this is the big turnaround where everybody figures out.
I knew it. He was just in it for the gold. He didn't come
He
back
was working
me.
for the spiders the whole time.
It's all about that ice baby.
Double agent.
Ice baby. Sorry. So Queen, she gets 17 total.
Yeah.
Poop.
Is that
Right.
half damage or no
Right.
damage?
Spider on the rock
Half.
is a fail. This spider is also a fail. It got it 11 total. This one fails as well. Yeah, this one fails as well. So all the regular spiders fail, but the queen passes, and she only got half damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's
Roll
total
Which is
damage?
actually calculating that right now. So
Alright, cool,
it
cool.
deals part radiant energy and then part thunder damage. So I
Alright.
don't know if it's got any immunities or resistances to those. Am I in the clear?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Give me the damage count.
Cool. Shit, I need to calculate it for this one. It's a bunch of d6s.
A bunch of d6s. I'm pretty sure I didn't write that.
Now you just take a bunch
Just a
of
bunch.
half and just drop.
The total
Scratch
damage
the-
is 30.
Roll it. Sorry, what was that?
The whole damage is 36, and the half damage would be 18.
All right. So all the little spiders
Go!
shatter.
Yeah.
Oh, that was satisfying.
Oh, that was sick, dude.
Very cool indeed.
Braun is
Everybody
very...
sort of takes cover as all the spiders shatter around them.
and the icicles rain down on our scalp.
Yeah, you have a shield.
It didn't help. It did not help.
Caught you off guard. Alrighty. So that just leaves the group and the queen spider. Queen ice spider.
Use your movement and get the fuck out of there.
Actually, I was trying to use my movement to slide under the spider and all his legs would like just creep under him from like underneath his belly. But with stealth, of course.
But with stealth. Jesus.
Just like creep under him now that like
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to roll for it because there's a lot of appendages that spider has.
This is the negative brass balls. Just
Dodge
Y'all
your
get-
spider legs as you crawl under it.
you and Film were getting too ballsy.
Okay, so I got a total of 12 for my stealth.
Yeah, it got a 14 to spot you, and it's gonna actively try to lift. It's lifting up its appendages and sort of spearing it at you. And one catches you basically like right through the armor, tears through your body, and sort of latches. You're pretty much latched against this leg here, and right next to it. Unable to move
And
any further.
That's what I
Technically, you'd be restrained.
God damn it.
cool. You got him right where I want him, guys.
Yeah, and all my area effect attacks are now fucking friendly fire.
And
Every
yeah,
Braun had in his stupid little head is now risky biscuits. And DM, DM, I hate to be that guy, but the cleric is maintaining a concentration spell and just took damage from that icicle rain.
oh yeah.
I hate to be
Swallows
that
or
guy.
more.
Don't
Well,
be that guy
no.
then.
No,
Check.
Don't be that guy if you hate
a
being him.
roll. There's a check. There's a
And that
check.
check is a 16 natural, so she keeps it up.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
She took a
Okay.
dose of hers just in case. To keep it up.
I just, yeah. Mechanics wise, we had to play the fair. Every time she takes damage, she has to do that kind of check, and like it has something to do with how many points damage versus her. That's, but yeah,
I forgot
it's
to
still
add,
in effect.
I forgot to add her damage to her character sheet, so
Shit. We'll continue to do that then. Fuck.
was it
Damn it.
how much was it? 8 damage?
Yeah, 8 damage from the icicle rain.
Ah, cool.
But she maintained concentration, and that's probably the better part, for sure.
Yeah. Alright. So, Fimble, it is now your turn. We're still back in the corner by the...
What's going on in there, guys? It's just a bunch of little spiders.
Yeah.
Does Fimble... You can't even see the big one.
Can I see at this angle?
you can see...
Just like the long legs, kind of
Yeah,
like
you see
poking
like
out.
yeah, you see like what looks like frozen crab legs, giant crab legs inside the room, sort of moving about. But that, yeah, that's about it. Can't really. You can see sort of like a form and a head, but it looks like a very large, monstrous beast in front of the group.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just run over to the statue.
Alrighty.
Complete the mission.
Mm-hmm. No matter what.
Yeah, so you're right in front of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand is glowing. Its hand looks like it's waiting to receive.
Mm-hmm.
Does this require an intelligence check?
What else does Fimble want to do besides running up to it?
I'm going to. It's like holding out 2 fingers, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Where
sort of
you
got
can
like
like-
it's got like a finger set out for something
Yeah.
to perch on it.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right.
like a bang bang, but it's more like,
Yeah.
in front of it,
Burn,
like
burn.
you're looking at something at the finger, but the thing on the finger's gone.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to just
The statue's finger in his nose.
yes. No, I'm going to
Smell the finger.
pull the finger. No, I'm just gonna touch my glowing hand to the finger or to the statue's hand.
All right, and as you do that, you see the statue glow blue, and the butterfly that's in the main area where the group and where the rest of the group and the Ice Queen spider is at starts loosely sort of drifting and floating your way.
Love it. Love it if it do it faster though.
It's a butterfly. It's got like those things are like ADHD incarnate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So was Fimble. So
Um,
it didn't just smell the finger.
Smell the glove.
Do I? I'm like over 120 feet away, right?
Over 100 maybe. Maybe not 120. It might be within range.
I mean, my
In range
maximum
to
range
who?
is. I can definitely hit it. How far away? Can I see any? Do I have an angle on any enemies? No.
The only thing that's left is the giant ice spider.
Yeah.
About 14 inches away, so that's 14. Yeah, so yeah, you're about 70 feet away. So
Okay.
well within,
But do I have an angle on the spider? Is my question. Can I see it? And
you can see its head and its front mandibles. You can't see the back
That's
end
all
of the
I
body.
need. That's all I need.
Or pinned by one of said mandibles.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
Fireball.
fire two fire arrows. God, 2 fire arrows coming his way. Her way. Highway.
Yeah, because it's just a bonus action to touch the statue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right. 18 on the first and 15 on the second.
Oof.
Seriously?
Glance off. Yeah, its AC is 18.
Something. Yeah.
She was cocky.
Well, what, I had 18
Glance
on
off.
one of them.
Oh, I thought you said 16 and 15.
Yeah.
No. I said. So I roll. Yeah, no, it's 18.
Okay. So one of them hits. The other one
Yeah.
glances off and explodes on the wall, and you can see.
It
more
wasn't
of the spider
exploding
webs.
arrow. It's a fire arrow. The
Well,
kid seems
So the fire catches.
It's still explosive in
Yeah.
nature. It's
Oh.
combustion.
Okay, well.
So you can start to see spider webs on the wall catch on fire and singe up around the wall and the ceiling.
Okay, so 10 points of physical damage with the
The one that does hit.
just the impact, and then I need to roll the fire damage. But it also needs to roll.
So 10
Needs to roll
it's a
a
natural
saving
19
throw
plus
for the
3,
saving
so
throw.
it's- Yeah, so it's a 19 naturally.
It is definitely not frightened.
So that's
But it
10
is taking
plus-
8 points of fire damage.
So 10 plus 8, so it's 18. It's 10 natural, 8 fire.
It doesn't stay on fire or anything, does it?
No.
Okay.
The effect is it gets frightened.
Yeah. It's like my
Yeah.
fire grenade. Right.
Exactly.
Except for way more effective than mine was. Excellent.
All right. And it does just just enough damage for a Soul Star to free himself from the mandible.
Love it.
But Soul Star is still right up close.
Yeah. I'm giving him such a fucking stink eye right now.
I'm not in a good way, y'all. Actually, when it's declared.
So what? You're showing your ass? No.
Yeah. I mean,
Got those butthole eyes.
Yeah, that is the dwarvish stink.
It's like a ruby star fruit. Yeah.
Lovely
Anyway.
brown eyes.
Brown-eyed brawn. All right, we got it.
Not the Nomaker. No. It is
Alright.
brass balls or you're picking a fight. That's what it is.
All right, we got Lila up next. Unless there, you did your movement, you did your
Yeah.
action, your bonus action, right? So yeah, we got Lila. What would you guys like to do with? What would you like Lila to do this round?
Would Lila be able to heal me? I'm down to 15 hit points. Not looking
Jesus.
for you.
Yeah, just say, you
Yes.
call out for a little help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah.
She's gonna cast
No, there was-
healing word.
Yeah. Level.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 your damage. She's gonna cast it at second level.
Second, not third.
Second level, that's
Less-
2d4 plus 6. Healing.
You want me to roll that?
No, she's got it.
Go.
And I'll let you know as soon as the dice roll or stop rolling, because we all know how it goes. So that's 19 points of healing.
That's the
19 points of healing.
Oh, she's got a bonus
Oh.
one.
go.
Yeah.
Fuck me up. I was like, how the hell is 2d4 plus 6 get 19? Like, did you roll extra? Again, not to be that guy. We'll take the 19 without question.
Yeah, if there's anything wrong, then you'd have to check with D&D Beyond.
Yeah, well, we'll take it. Thank you, Beyond. But no, clerics get a bonus when they throw a healing spell. That's a cleric thing.
So you get that. So she's got bonus action. She has all the spoilers are gone, so she doesn't have anything to concentrate for magic wise. But
Bolos didn't go anywhere, did they? They didn't get dispelled. She maintained the save. She maintained
yeah, that's right. You're right. My bad. The spoilers are still going. It's anything you'd like her to do besides heal Soulstar.
Do you guys think she should take a couple steps back towards Fimble?
Oh, no, I think she should
think
take a
so.
couple steps forward too.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, like we're fighting this thing, and I'm right under it.
That was a
I
good
should
aid
try and
to
help. I mean,
protect the
the
cleric.
both of you have shields. I'm over here and
Telling you to run.
He wants to ride this like Boba Fett. No.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you
I was
want to,
thinking about it.
yeah, if you want to tame a Rancor, that's kind of on you. My vote is, I think she'd stay put, if not take a few steps back. The idea was to retreat towards the butterfly statue, and just because you went rogue,
That is his class.
we should put a focus on getting Soulstar out of there.
Okay, okay.
He did come back for you, Braun.
Roll.
Braun's like, fuck it, leave him.
Yeah. I will
He's like,
resist the idea that you would take a step back, but does she take a step forward or stay put? That's on you two guys. Like, my vote is she's gonna stay put.
I think she's fine where she is.
Okay. So 2 out of 3, she stays, and it is Braun's turn.
Now, I think I can do this without Soulstar getting hit. So I am first going to plan ahead for later movements. Bonus action. I am going to apparate my echo within
Apparition.
15 feet of me and somewhere right over there by Soulstar, if possible, like 15 feet away from Braun, but somewhere engaged with the spider.
Right there.
Yeah, we'll call that cool. It is immediately going to take one of my 2 attacks.
Alrighty, roll 2 attacky. Clickety clackety.
12 plus 7, that's 19.
That hits.
Okay.
You hit me.
8.
How dare you, good sir?
4, that's 12 points of piercing damage, and 3 points of force damage. 15 points total damage. Damage. And hopefully kind of drawing its attention. At least away from Soulstar towards it.
That's 15 total, you said?
15 total, mostly piercing, some force. Like it makes a difference.
Yeah, force isn't really. It's too big to be
Right.
bothered by that little amount of force. But yeah, it swipes and it just sort of carves and shaves one of its mandibles on the side down.
As in mandibles, as in legs. I just shaved its leg.
Yep. Gave it a nice shave, a little, almost a Brazilian if you were to get further south, but that one's nice and clean.
Just get some ice slivers off of those cold, frosty.
Yeah.
Never. Okay, I'll stop.
We like them smooth now. I'm not gonna say it. All right.
For my second attack action,
yes.
I'm going to pull my hand up in front of me and tickle the ring or blow across the ring with its glowing ruby. And I am going to blow 4d6 fire damage into a cone.
An ice cream cone?
Well, it just, again, this is based on
I know, I'm
potional-
just fucking with you.
But again, in a cone of a target within 30 feet of me.
All right.
And I assume that cone can avoid.
Yeah, it'll avoid Soulstar.
Right, okay. So here we go. 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, or the target must make a DC 13 dexterity save. 13 DC dex.
Yeah, it's 14 plus 3.
Okay, so it's going to take half damage of 4d6. 4, 1, 5, 2, 7, 6, 13. Half of 13 is 6 or 7. DM's choice.
6.
Okay.
Round down.
6 points of fire damage to that spindly, icy foot. Hopefully it's vulnerable to fire damage. Just putting that out there. And I can do that 2 more times today.
So you blow your fire and you can see it just sort of encompass its body, and
Actually, more like
Soulstar, standing real close to it, can start to feel ice drip and water just fall on him, and you can see the Ice Queen spider sort of shrink just a little bit in size.
Good.
Everybody sees sort of water dripping from its body onto the temple floor.
I'll take it. Let me think. I took 1 attack action with my
Echo.
Oh, but I can't do the thingy because, let me confirm.
Yeah, you used your 2 actions.
I used my 2 actions, but
So you
also
wanna
to
use
manifest my echo as a bonus action, and to unleash incarnation is also. Hold on. I can heighten my Fury's echo. Whenever I take an attack action, I can make 1 additional melee attack from my echo's position. It does not say that's a bonus action. That is not a bonus action. I just get 5 of those per day. Yeah, that's considered an other action. So my Echo is going to take a second swipe at the spider. I thought it was a bonus action. It's a bonus action to make my Echo, but it's a bonus action to get that extra hit in. 15 plus 7, 22 to hit. Hey.
So
4 plus 4 plus 6. That's 14 points of piercing and force damage from my Echo.
okay.
Shaving another leg, you spindly bitch.
Yeah, it sort of chops away. You can see sort of like ice dust cloud around your Echo brother.
My Echo attempts to gather some of the ice for whiskey on the rocks.
No, don't.
No. That'd be a bonus action. Okay, can't do that. The power of a tank with an Echo. Sometimes it actually does kind
back
of
at the top of the round. And Ice Queen Spider's just gonna lay back and then slam its mandibles in front of you. So I need Brawn and Soulstar either make an acrobatics or an athletics check to evade its telegraphed attack.
Oh, we're doing.
Athletics is plus 7, so that's a 26 for Braun.
Okay. And Soulstar?
Do I?
An 18.
18?
For me.
Alrighty.
Does the Echo need to make a similar save?
Can it make saves?
It's
I don't think it
immune to
can.
most effects, and it has an AC of 17.
Yeah.
Other than
Can't
that,
really make a
like
check.
I don't think it actually specifies if it makes checks.
I don't think it can because I would take like a cognitive thought.
Let's see. Magical, translucent, great image lasts until I dismiss or until manifest. Okay. 17, immune to all conditions. If it has to make a saving throw, it uses my saving throw bonus for the roll. 5 plus 7, it fails anyway.
Yep.
So if there's any damage involved, it failed the save.
Yep,
So
I got you.
it's gone. But that's good to know. It can make saving throws based on my stats.
Here, I really need to get better earbuds. Alright. And okay. So Ecker brother is gone. Soulstar and Braun passed.
Look at us in a nice line, standing up to the big baddie. Just fucking things
Yeah,
up.
all 4 of us.
all doing equal work.
Yep.
I'm mainly
Hey, I
proud
got you out of those mandibles earlier.
Yeah, no. And I'm
You
mainly
did,
commenting that I am proud
Impressive shot.
Soulstar is sticking with and coming back, and he is making heroic efforts that have not been made often before this, but this one might have been a wee bit too hard. We're such a squishy, man.
And quick
All
fishing.
right, so it's
That was a real bad one. That was just.
and
It might have hurt you.
as its mandible slam to the ground, a wave pushes everybody back 5 feet. And then it's going to.
Take damage
Yeah.
from the swallows.
It will.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of HP, so I wouldn't worry about that. So it's
I
going
know, that's part of its turn.
up,
Chipping away.
up to the ceiling.
Oh, fuck. How high is the ceiling?
It's about 50 feet.
Fuck. It still takes that swallow damage. You're not getting away from
I
that
know, I'm
shit.
writing it down, dude. I know my gig. 2. Ready. And it's just going to start jabbing at the ceiling, and rocks are going to start falling all around everybody.
Oh, God damn it. Shit.
So everybody, if you're, as you're watching this, you're going to have to make, well, everybody except for Fimble. So we got Soulstar, Braun, and Lila make either an acrobatics or athletics to either dodge, or you can make a straight up constitution check to use, or a strength check to use your shield to barricade from falling.
Fail.
Rock.
2 plus 7, 9 for me. Definitely a fail.
I got 19.
19? All right.
Roll backward. Get the fuck.
I'll roll for Lila. I'll just do it.
Polestar, it looks like you got a nice little escape vector behind that rock towards Fimble. Maybe
That's a
take
3.
it.
All right. So what'd you get, Ron?
I got a 9 total. 7 plus 2.
Okay.
Or 2 plus 7. Whatever. Definitely taking the hit on that.
So if you failed, you take 15 points of damage. If you saved, you get half of that. So Soulstar, you get half of 15, which is 8. You round up. Well, no, round down. I'm sorry.
7.
So just 7?
7, yeah, 7.
It's the round up, round down, and then sometimes there's exceptions to it. Like, that's one of the most fucked up DM things to keep straight. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I've seen Matt Mercer get caught up on that one. Like, round up, round down, up.
Yeah.
Like,
It happens. Not
Yeah.
everybody's a robot.
no. It's them damn math rocks.
Yarp.
Did Layla make it
Failed.
or failed to save? She just took 15? Okay.
Yeah. Puts her just under half, so she's not looking too good.
Okay. She's gonna probably use her next action to heal herself or down a potion or something. Braun's looking fine.
All right, and the spider is pretty much on the ceiling above.
Holy shit, how did you... Oh, you're holding... I didn't see your hand. Gloves finally paid off.
Yeah, it's on the ceiling above in the group, and it is Soulstar's turn.
Get the fuck out of there, man. Range attacks.
And I will say the spider's not even at half the HP.
Yeah, it's not... Even with a leg shave, it's just looking smooth and glossy.
Let's see, is that a rock that's behind us right there?
Yeah.
Big old boulder?
But there's a path behind it, right? There's like a little way between the wall and the...
Yeah, and it's still covered with spider
Oh,
webs.
well, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, can I take cover behind that rock? And I'll have my crossbow out and I'll try and take a 2 shots at the spider. So,
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Those boulders do actually look pretty damn good, by the way. I don't know what they're... But they
just,
look...
Yeah, they're fake rocks.
Yeah, they look like ice. Like, they look translucent.
They're not though, but that's cool.
shit. Okay, so the first attack was a 26, and the second attack didn't even break 10.
All Alright, so what's the damage for the first attack?
I forget which one fires first.
That's alright. Won't hold it against you.
Been a while since I've used that crossbow.
You do remember you have special load into that fucker, right?
I do have some blast arrows that save them though.
Okay.
For a rainy day. So that's 4 plus 4, so 8 damage.
It's not raining.
Disregard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it explodes and more stone falls, but it's further down the road, so everybody's safe from that. And one of its mandibles sort of explodes with it.
Well, he said he was saving the exploding arrow for a rainy day.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
This is just
Yeah,
a regular.
it severs its mandible and it falls crashing to the ground and shatters. So it's got 7 out of 8 mandibles. Just claiming on just up on the ceiling, just pinched up, just sort of sitting there, waiting.
No bueno.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right, we got Thimble. You're up. Back at the statue.
All right. Is that butterfly anywhere closer to the statue?
Yeah, I would say it's about in this vicinity right here, sort of fluttering about.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it's very clearly heading for the statue. I'm
Yeah,
just
actually,
ready
it's
to get
not
into
a
the fight.
butterfly, but I'll put a thing there and make it look like it's floating around. I'll put this here. It's a bat, but we'll call it a butterfly for right now.
Butterfly.
Perfect.
Butterfly bat.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna move into the just into the edge of this room where I can see inside.
I'm sure you could see the spider on the ceiling from there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Can I?
yeah. Just with your passive, all you have to do is look up, and it's sort of clear.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Oh,
I'll go
goodness.
ahead and fire some blasting arrows at it.
That's my boy.
All right.
When in doubt, blow the fucking thing up.
All right.
Oh,
One of those is a nat 20. The other one is a 19.
yeah!
All right, both hit. Roll for them damages.
Fuck yeah! How did you
That's more like it.
man?
All right. Gonna mark.
Can't pull off shit with grenades, but you just awesome.
There we go. I'm just reading up. Okay. So it takes an amount of damage.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay, so it takes 14 points of physical damage just from the arrows themselves, and then it needs to roll a DC 15 saving throw.
DC.
Actually, it needs to roll 2 of them.
So 17 plus 3, it's 30-20 on the first one. 9 plus 3 is 12, so it fails its second, succeeds on its
Right.
first.
Okay, so it's going to be...
Means it's staying on that fucking ceiling.
So to keep it simple, I'm just going to roll 46.
46, double those dice. Or double the...
Oh, I need to double the 3, that's right.
Well, no, you just double the dice on a critical, not the bonuses.
Yeah. Am I doubling the explosive damage?
No,
Yeah.
No,
not for the explosive.
not for the explosive. In that case, add another 9 points of physical damage.
Okay.
An explosive arrow doing a critical doesn't do double the explosive damage
It's
too?
the same explosion.
Yeah.
It's just where the arrow lands.
Yeah, a critical is double the dice, whatever the dice are. If it's explosive damage associated with it, isn't it also double?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so we're gonna do 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm up
And
there.
then on the one it saved versus, that's gonna be 5. So total of 16 fire damage.
It looses its grip, and it's just the back, sort of hind legs onto the ceiling. And you can sort of see it sort of dangling above everybody.
That's comforting.
Yep.
Super comforting.
Just a cloud of smoke and brimstone sort of around the ceiling.
And that was the damage for
Eyes.
both arrows, Fimble?
Yep.
Still damn good work, boy. Braun is proud.
Okay, Kratos. We got Lila up next.
An honorary
Boy.
brand? Like, Soulstar's
Boy.
Alright, so we got Lila up next. Mr. Spider. Mrs. Spider.
Yeah, do we all agree at this point it's the swallows, it's out of the swallow range.
Yeah.
Do we agree she'd take a few steps back, or does she still want to be front line?
Yeah, back her up.
Yeah, that's my vote. Like at this point, I think Agni would agree that like a few steps back to
Okay.
supervise.
She's still in the spider web, so
Yeah,
use her
like
movement
delayed
to get
movement. She's not
15.
going to get back to Fimble or anything, but she'll follow the butterfly as much
Yeah.
as she can.
So she's able to get out of the spider webs.
And maintaining concentration on the swallows.
Yep.
She still has an action. Should she blast a spell with
Would
that truck? Or is she
I was
going to...
thinking guiding bolt again.
Well, she's also down hit points. Is she going to try to heal herself up a little?
That's also an option.
That would make sense.
Right?
Yeah.
How much is she down?
More than half.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, she definitely heal herself at that point
Alrighty.
then.
Right.
She's gonna touch herself
What?
for cure wounds. That's 2d8 plus 5, second level.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Rolled bad. She only gets 9 points of health.
And DM, quick question after you're done with that part.
No.
Yeah,
Kidding.
no, you asked. Quit raising your hand, Braun. Now it's does she have any healing potions on herself?
Oh yeah, she's got quite a few.
Okay. So later on, as a bonus action, she can always take one of those instead of spend a spell. And I don't know, how Agni would choose where or when. That's the
That's
idea.
what
but-
happens when you miss a session.
Yeah, well, yeah. Pretty much. We're gonna keep her alive.
Mhm.
But
I would hope so.
I think at some point, is she back above 50% health?
She's right at 50%. Yeah.
Okay. So if she takes another hit, she might use a bonus action to do a healing potion instead of a spell. We'll do like a 50-50 when healing herself. Themselves.
All right. She moves to healing potion, and Braun, you're up next.
How high above me is that fucking spider?
It's about 50 feet.
50, huh?
God,
50? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Just sitting there dangling.
my only ranged attack is literally called Ice Knife. Not an option.
That's not it.
That's not it.
You can feel the water dripping from the ice spider.
I imagine that is not crystal clear spring water. Okay. That's a good visual, Larry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That doesn't add any pressure.
None at all.
Bonus action, echo 15. Yeah, right. 15 feet towards Fimble. 15 feet towards Fimble from where Braun is standing. He's going to apparate the echo.
Oh, apparate your echo from there? Right.
Yeah.
From how far can you cast it?
I can apparate it 15 feet away from me. So within 15 feet of Braun, as close as I can get towards like Fimble and okay.
That's as far as you can get. So
right.
10 feet behind Lila.
Right.
Or your echo's 10 feet behind Lila.
On my turn, I can mentally command the echo to move 30 feet in any direction. It's going to go another 15 feet and stand, or it's going to stand next to the cleric.
So with 5 feet, it takes about a third of its movement. So the rest of it,
it's not hampered by the webs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Immunity.
It's a vapor.
Right next to the cleric is fine.
How much?
I only want it to stand next to Lila.
Alright, so
Yeah, and that's fine.
there they are.
That's my bonus action. That's my that's my echo's movement. Braun is going to take out. God, I'm tempted to use the harpoon gun, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Fire breath is
That
with
sounds
it.
like a great idea.
No, I don't want to tether this thing to me. Thank you. The fire breath is a target within 30 feet of me, which I imagine a 50-foot ceiling, Braun being less than 5 foot tall. That's not gonna.
Yeah, correctamundo.
Yeah, dwarves can't jump. Okay, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they can jump, but they just can't jump well, especially.
Yeah,
with
I'm not clearing the extra footage I need.
White dwarves can't jump.
Most dwarves can't jump. All right, here we go. I pull out a blue flask from my bandolier, flickering blue, incandescent. This small round flask contains a lightning elemental enchantment. Once the glass breaks, the lightning magic will explode with 2d10 magic or 2d10 damage in a 20-foot radius. The target must make a strength DC. If it fails, it's stunned for a round. This is a Hail fucking Mary here. But Braun is going to
natural 19 on its
lightning
saving throw.
Huh?
Got a natural 19 on its saving throw.
Damn it.
Fuck.
That's a dirty 20 to hit, so it does hit. It takes the damage, but it is not going to be stunned.
All right. What the damage, yo?
2 and 5, 7 points of lightning damage.
That's all, huh? All right.
Fuck! I can't seem to get double-digit damage today. I'm doing good otherwise, but I cannot get...
So as it hits, the spider loosens its grip and it lands right back down in the
What? Fuck!
monstrous thud back onto the ground
Wait.
in front of Soulstar and Braun.
Right. But let's go through the timeline here. Okay, so bonus action, I made my echo.
Mm-hmm.
Free action, moved my echo. first attack action, threw a grenade, and now the spider's right in front of me, right?
It dropped because of the
shot.
Yeah, and
the
it
grenade.
fell because it lost its grip and it fell and it landed right in front of you.
Cool. That's actually, I'll take that. Because I'm going to blow my fire ring on it one more time as my second attack action.
Go for
Now
it.
that it's in range. That's a cone. That just does the damage. 4d6. 4, 6, 6,
And 16.
3, 19 points of fire damage. And it has to make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, or that 19 is cut in half.
I got an 8 plus 3, that's only 11, so it does fail. So it takes
19
full
points of
damage.
fire damage to that motherfucker.
All right.
Melt, you son of a bitch, melt.
And as you do that, you see the front two mandibles close to its head sort of shrink, and they're just like little fingers.
Nice. Okay. I still
You can
have
see
bronze
a pool of
movement.
water sort of form underneath of it.
I still have bronze movement. Am I, with bronze estimation, am I within like retaliatory range if I tried to run? Is it
Yeah,
going to get
like,
an attack?
These two are swollen. These two could easily get at you.
Oh, I thought you just said they were little.
These
they
are
shrunk.
these guys here by its face.
Oh, you're okay. So mandibles,
It's a
legs.
cone.
Okay. Okay.
It's a V shape.
Get
So the
your
ones near
piece.
its face have shrunk, but the ones outside are still
Okay.
there.
While staying within range and not provoking an opportunity attack, Braun is going to take 10 feet of movement to center himself right in front of that asshole. Yeah. Pretty much right there. Yep.
It's about, well, it's 5 feet, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because you're.
Yeah, I just want to kind of be between it and all my buddies.
All right.
I want to make sure I
Got
am its primary concern. And that is definitely the end of Braun's turn. Again, it
Alrighty.
feels like cheating when you have an echo. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you for letting it drop from the ceiling so I could get a second attack on that shit.
No worries. It is now Ice Queen Spider's turn.
Yeah, here comes the payment.
It's going to take 2 mandible attacks at Braun.
As one would assume.
First one is a natural 20.
20
Jesus
plus.
Christ.
Second one is an 18 plus 3, so that's
Fuck,
21.
Yeah, they both hit. That's fine.
All right.
Braun is unconcerned.
9.
I don't like it. I don't think it likes you breathing fire on it, Ron.
First attack is
I think it gets
16 points of damage. The second attack is 7 points of damage. I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm sorry. My roommate's just leaving the house. I didn't want you guys to have to hear that. What was the first attack's damage? I got the 7 points.
It was, I believe it was, I just forgot. I think it was 19
It was the
points
crit.
of damage. 19,
How many?
19
19.
for the first
Gotcha.
one. Roll the tape, you can correct me, but whatever.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Putting you back on mute. Just a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
I got to go close the garage door real quick. But down to 47 out of 96, so I'm just hitting halfway. Braun may appear slightly bloodied and really pissed.
Cool.
I'll be back.
All right. Mute yourself. I'll mute you. I'll mute him. Meow. Bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum-bum. Mute. Alrighty. And Soulstar, you are up next. So you're just behind Ron, hidden in the shadows behind this rock here, by the boulder, I'm sorry.
Perfect. Yeah, I would like to do a sneak attack on the spider
Alrighty.
from this position. Okay, so first arrow got 15 plus 7, so that's 24. And the second shot was a dirty 20.
30-20, that does hit.
Cool. So for the first shot, which gets the sneak attack, it's these guys. That's 8, 11, 12, 2, 14, 30, 20. So the first arrow does 20 damage.
Alrighty.
And the second one just does 10.
So 30 altogether.
Yeah.
Alright. After that attack, you see it sort of slump down, and it seems dazed. And, excuse this. But I will say it is, sorry.
Yes!
Yeah.
Over.
Stun. Do I have a stun? I have a stun.
It's a sign of submission. Did the spider grab me or anything after those 2 attacks and that damage? It didn't.
No,
it was just
it hasn't moved yet, but right now it is stunned from Soulstar's attack.
stunned. Way to fucking go. Yeah.
You know, Thimble loosened them for me with those explosive arrows.
Well done.
I'll stay here behind the boulder.
Okay.
Get some cover.
Not gonna move around to the other side of it? Never mind.
No.
It's still standing, so. But it's a little
That sounds like
stunned.
work.
Right.
And the
that's all.
spider still standing.
All right, we've got Thimble. You're up next.
Alrighty. Now that it's stunned, I think that is a perfect time to fire more arrows.
Yes, it is.
I'm really good at firing arrows. I think I'll fire ice arrows. What do you guys think?
I will
Yes, do it.
will spend my whole turn to walk over there.
No, I'm gonna lose a couple fire arrows.
Ooh, no.
All
I'm only joking.
right, first one's gonna be a definite miss. Second one is 24. So
That
I'm
one
guessing
does
that's a hit.
Yeah, you guessed correctly.
Ah, perfect. I love it when I guess things right.
I don't. No.
Okay, so 9 points of physical damage, 9 points of physical damage and 7 points of fire damage, and then it needs to do that strength saving throw.
Saving throw. 11 plus 3. So that's
At disadvantage because it's stunned? Is that how it works?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
I'll say so.
It's fucking stunned.
That rolled a natural 18 on its second.
Well, I think I
Yeah.
made it on both
It's all-
accounts.
11 plus 3 is 14. So.
Okay.
It saves.
Well, that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty.
at a safe distance. And
How's
actually,
the
I do want to look back and check on the butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it just sort of floating right around you, where you're at.
Has it not progressed any further?
It's like floating, just circling around you right now.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll use my movement to go back to the statue.
Okay. 20. So yeah, you and the butterfly as it's swarming around you, and you can see sort of blue spectral sort of flare dripping from the butterflies that flash around you, and you get right up to the statue, and it's still.
And I gesture from the butterfly like hello, and then I gesture to the finger and I'm like.
And it's still floating around, even though you do your gesturing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Come
you
on.
look at your hand
Yeah, and I hold out my finger.
to mimic the statue.
Yeah, to mimic the statue.
Yeah, no, if he can, if it lands on his finger, he can put it on, it's like a parrot. You just move it from perch to perch.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's what it does. It lands on your finger, and you, I would assume,
do that. Yeah.
you transfer it over. And as soon as you do that, you hear a sliding of stone back from the corridor away.
Mm-hmm.
Lila looks down the corridor that she's at, and she sees the door that's open sort of flutter, and a gust of wind
And a
Reaches
swarm
through.
of giant ice spiders.
Yeah, don't fucking tempt. No.
and an orange glow in this area here forms, an orb of energy, and it slowly dissipates. And a Equiceph,
What the?
an undead
those
Equiceph
are the
stands next to the
God
group.
damn your combat trial loving motherfucker.
It stands there with its spear in hand, and it looks over the
This
room.
is
It
the
sees
combat
the giant spider, ice spider, and it looks to the group. It sees just how ruined the temple is, and it slams its spear down and then raises it and throws it at the spider, hits its abdomen, and it shatters. Oh, it's correct. Yeah, that's it.
Dude's poaching our tail.
Yeah, to quote The Departed, is this something we couldn't have done ourselves? Fuck.
Spear lodges into the spider and explodes, and a mist and a radiant fire explodes the spider queen as ice shards blast everywhere. I need Lila, Thimble, and Soulstar to make a Constitution check.
Oh, what?
Wait, me?
Not Thimble, Soulstar, Lila, and Braun. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck did Thimble do, man?
Nothing.
Do I get any bonuses from cover
Yeah.
where I'm at?
You're undercover, but you still got to roll for it. Because
You
there's
said
that chance.
Okay.
You can,
Constitution.
yeah, you've got advantage on your roll, Soulstar, since you were hiding.
Oh, thank the God. That's perfect, because I rolled a natural 1 before, but then I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that roller coaster of emotions right there.
If it's just a Constitution saving throw, that's +5 and a 10, so 15 for Braun.
Okay. Thimble?
I'm
Lila,
going
I
to.
got to roll for her. Sorry.
The Echo rolled a 1, so he's gone. Not that you asked, but one would assume.
Sorry. No, I'm not. All right.
How's Lila doing?
I got to scroll. I should really get a fourth device so I can do this, so I have to.
Yeah. Come on, man. Why aren't you surrounded with tablets and touchscreen?
I got a laptop, I got a phone, I got a computer.
Why don't you have a whole like black magic stream deck going on? Multi-source system.
Yeah, why are you in the
And
fucking
GM the
game?
Got to do all the technical stuff, but I'm just gonna roll it on the table. Oh, that's a natural 18, so she definitely saves.
Nice.
This was a good cheat. Whatever. I thought we were supposed to.
When I think she's the one in the right place to be like, whoa, 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 we respect your people. Like, yeah, she's the one to
Alright,
negotiate with force.
Braun and
Cool.
Lila are pushed back from the explosion force unharmed. And there's just a pool of water laying in the center of the room and ice shards everywhere. Equiceph steps closer to Lila, and its horse skull looks down at her, eyes flare blue, same blue spectral color that you've noticed from the butterfly.
I will assume at this point she drops the swallows. She doesn't want to attack this thing accidentally.
Mm-hmm. Well, she doesn't see it as hostile yet. So
Okay,
the swallows
as a
wouldn't attack.
designated, yeah, the swallows are ignoring it,
Yeah.
but they're still present. Okay.
Another staff forms in its hand and it sets it down and it looks upon the group. It raises its hand out. It's feeling the air.
Braun lets out a mighty belch.
You have passed this trial of combat and skill.
In the distant background, you hear Hemble go, "Woo!"
There is one trial left for you to take, and that is of knowledge of the world around you.
God.
Failing
This-
this, a number of things can happen. But I sense a great deal of magic and purpose within this group. Honorable and just. So, quite simply, I ask you, for what do you seek and why do you fight? I await your answer.
Are you asking each of us individually, or is this like a group kind of thing?
In the next episode, can we bring the smart person back? Your question, sir.
And it just stands there. It almost feels like it. The light sort of dims in its eyes, and it's just like a little blue light in the eye sockets, but it's just standing there, like a prompt waiting for a response on a computer. It's just there, frozen, waiting for
Excellent.
any sort of acknowledgement.
No, we'll acknowledge it. I don't think, we need to discuss among ourselves for a moment.
Yeah, if you guys want to huddle together and talk about things.
Yeah. Yeah. And during that huddle, Braun is going to chug a pint of ale from his travel mug and use his tankard of the drunkard to recover some hit points.
Lila's going to use a potion to heal herself.
All excellent ideas.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but when I fight, it's because I think there are a lot of bad guys out there, and they're making everybody sad. And I don't want anybody to be sad. I guess the bad guys are sad when I kill them, but
Bad guy feelings don't count, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do good things because they make us feel good and they help other people. We don't do bad things because they make us feel bad and they hurt good people, right?
yeah.
It's kind of brawn ethics 101 right there too. Braun chugs a pint of ale and regains 11 hit points. Just to be clear on that.
Lila took a potion and she's gained over 14 points. She's just shy 10 points from her natural HP.
Nice. Is anyone else like super fucking low right now? Need to take a hit point or health?
I haven't taken any damage.
Fuck you, kid. Great running
Avoidance
back.
of combat.
You did great. You did the thing. You accomplished the mission.
Sometimes
Very
the best
well
way
done.
to win a battle is to not fight it at all.
Okay, you went from literate to Sung Tzu. Braun didn't say that, but Jesus fucking Christ, that's a leap. Suddenly you're fucking, Zen master. Okay, cool. I'll give it to you. No, but like, damn, that's about the smartest thing I've ever heard. Fimble just taught Braun something. Braun with his Echo Knight and everything, or Echo Brother and all that. That lesson, the best fight is no be there. It's the Miyagi level knowledge he needed to understand that lesson. Braun has learned best fight, no be there.
Yeah. Best fight, no be there.
I was so pissed off when like they redid that in the Cobra Kai series, and like Daniel taught that to. It was. Yeah, it's the most diluted version of Sung Tzu already in the original Karate Kid, and then it comes back up in a hockey fight in a Cobra
I've
Kai.
never watched the series. I'm just guessing
It's worth watching, man.
That's funny to hear.
Yeah, if you love Cobra Kai, like that is. But he
Well, I don't
taught.
know. I've never watched Cobra Kai. I've seen Karate Kid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So Daniel
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
teaches or tells Johnny that lesson, and then he gets Daniel into a fight with a bunch of hockey players, and he bails. And then
Like
after,
Christian. So let's get back to the
after
main.
Daniel has to like
Bails.
get into a full-out brawl with a bunch of hockey players,
Batman.
Johnny shows back up, and he was like, "I thought best fight, no be there." I'm like, you fucking. It's the
Speaking like Yoda.
most dickish way to show that he learned that lesson was to be like, well, I picked a fight for you, and then I walked away. Like, no be there, man.
No be there.
But that's what Braun just learned from Thimble, is
Literally could not make that any.
Sung Tzu's battle is best fight, no be there. I think Braun just learned something.
But what's your answer to the Equiceph that's standing in front of you?
Oh, no.
Why do you take up the charge to defend those, basically, in non-poetic terms? But yeah.
Self-defense of family. It was threatening my people. My people mean no harm. Fuck people who threaten my family. Yeah, that's Braun's answer, but I don't think that I'm not
Not as
entering.
poetic.
Yeah, like the spiders tried to hurt my friends. My friends didn't want to hurt anyone, so fuck those spiders. Is Braun's answer.
I think let's.
But yeah, I think we should.
Why in this life do you fight for others? What is your charge in this situation? Why do you fight?
Braun's answer would be to protect the innocent or protect the good people, bad people. And it's just that simple for Braun. But that's one. I would not put that on the cleric has better words. Speak to the cleric.
Yeah, I feel like Lila would have a much more appropriate answer.
Lila looks up to the Equiceph and she pulls out her summoning crystal, open-handed, to show it.
Magic horse. Why didn't we put that together?
It is to protect the realm and its people from those that wish to do its harm. And we ask for guidance to continue our journey. Equiceph stands up, it raises its staff, and the stone wall where the thimble is at slides open, and a passageway is birthed.
Nice. I think we just completed the challenge of knowledge.
That is an honorable reason. I grant you each a gift for your journey.
And Fimble, you get the Eyes of the Eagle. You can find that in your management. You can add that into your inventory. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight in conditions of clear visibility. You can make or out details even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. So it gives you like eagle eye.
Nice.
Lila
I'll take it.
gets the Pearl of Power, which is, while this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended slot was a 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you use this pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn. Soulstar, you get the Stone of Good Luck, or a Luck Stone. While this polished agate it's on your person, you gain a +1 to bonus and ability checks and saving throws. And Braun, you get a Potion of Growth.
Oh, no.
When you drink this potion, you gain the Enlarge effect with the Enlarge
On my
Reduce
whole
spell,
body?
which for 1d4 hours, no concentration required because it's a potion, not a spell. The red in the potion liquid continuously expands from the tiny bead of clear liquid around it, and then contracts. Shaking the bottle fails its inner. So you've got a potion of growth, so you can enlarge yourself.
And that's a whole body thing, right?
Yep.
Just making sure.
Two.
I mean, you could probably. Well, that's the OnlyFans bit of the show.
You also realize that I've been sitting on a potion of giant strength for most of the campaign too, right?
Yeah, I know what I've given you.
Okay. I'm gonna overdose on these potions one day. A fire breathing 12
Yeah, you
foot
gotta go full Super Saiyan.
giant. Fuck yes.
It's gonna be magnificent.
Ron is gonna use it all at once. That is the only option. Holy fuck. Is that already gonna be in my inventory, or do I need
No,
to
you have to add it in.
Potion of enlargement.
Potion of growth.
Growth. Excellent.
Yep. And then
They
Soulstar
only
is the stone of good luck. Lila is the
Yeah.
pearl of power. And Fimble has the eyes of the eagle.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
We're
I'll
gonna
add those
check
in.
out.
If you can't find it, let me know, and if I can't find it in the system, I can homebrew it because I got the stats on the cards.
And sorry about that distraction. I have to get Cole his eye drops every 4
That's
hours.
fine. Yeah, I get it. It's all good.
It is affecting my mental health and sleep cycles every 4 hours.
That's fine. We completely understand. So everybody's got their items. Yes, no, maybe. Cool.
Yes.
You
Oh yeah.
are free to travel. Thank you. We will always be with you on your journeys.
Puts a hand on Lila, and radiant energy sort of swarms around her. And you can see spires trail from Lila, shoot off to Fimble, to Braun, to Soulstar, healing you to your max HP. And you all have inspiration.
Neat.
Fight for those that cannot fight for themselves. Protect this realm and all others from those that wish to do harm.
Brings its staff in, closes it.
You have passed.
And then as wind blows through, it just shatters to ash. And it's just a nice cold calm in the temple.
Jesus. I think, yeah, the horse spear guy, he's gone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn to ash.
I don't
Blew
know
away
about
like
you.
smoke.
Yeah. I'm not stepping through that door yet. Let's just huddle up, process what we've been through.
Why do you start that now?
Yeah, those aren't bronze words. Some, I don't know, some sex worker at the tavern he used to work at was all about, processing feelings or whatever. We should just, huddle up and have a discussion about this. And I got some barrels to crack open just to, be safe. But this sounds like a good time to take a short rest, even though we just got healed up.
Little spell slots and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Thimbolton, next time you see a butterfly in a jar, maybe, just maybe, hold on a sec before you. And it worked out really well. Thank you, Thimble, for saving all our asses by touching the jar and immediately, ignoring all the do not touch signs of the world. But, Jesus Christ. That got ugly for a minute.
Yeah, pretty hairy.
Yeah. So anyway, I got to go smack some barrels to make sure they're not gonna, ambush us or something. Just golf swinging a hole into the bottom of each of those barrels, and if they're full of good
Roll
stuff,
a d20 4 times.
18 plus 7.
No bonuses, just a
All right,
d20
so
4
18.
times.
That's right. 18, 13, 5, and 2. A whole spectrum. 18, 13, 5, and 2.
So as the group is still talking and Braun goes and starts smashing barrels.
This is symbol, like, this is why we don't run ahead, and yet, thank you for saving our asses. And Soulstar, this is why you let me try to slide under the giant fucking spider and don't and then I just go and I take out my frustration on some barrels. Yeah. What happens?
You end up with a lot of broken wood, and that's about it. There's
rotten
fluid,
ale, moldy water,
moldy fluids, and some degradable crap.
Yeah.
You can't really tell. As soon as you just get a nasty face, wave of smell. In your face, and
Soulstar, by the way, perfect time to
really discern much.
Perfect time to loot those, I don't know, holes or whatever the fuck they were. Perfect time to look for loot, gold, whatnot.
In that area or in general?
Oh no, that's just what I'm doing. I just kind of look at Soulstar as a fellow looter, and good time to try to find some valuable shit, but also don't go crack open that old crypt in the last room.
Sounds like you really want me to go crack open that old crypt.
Well, that crypt.
He probably forgot about the crypt until you told him not to crack into it.
Braun is not that.
Now it sounds like something I really want to
do. The reverse psychology thing. He says, "Don't loot crypt."
Well, that crypt that you guys expected last session is open. That's where the Equiceph came from.
Okay. Well, we didn't know that until now. So now
I think I mentioned it because you could hear the sliding of stone, and then the doors blew open.
Braun
I didn't know it.
Fine, yeah, but yeah, that's
Braun
where it came from.
2 + 2 = 4 thing. Braun didn't put that together at all.
That's okay. It happens sometimes.
Should we look for loot before we move on? That's what Braun's thinking now. And yet, let's not trigger any traps.
Well, you guys already you've already looked through the main room.
Yeah.
That room, and you didn't really find anything except for some tools and stuff and old books.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Lila even said all the blacksmith's tools were old and rusty. She has better shit already that really didn't. Yeah. But Braun is literally just punching a hole in every one of the barrels to make sure A, it's not a mimic, and B, it doesn't contain money.
Yeah, there's nothing of value in those barrels. That's
Braun's contribution.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah. That's what Braun considered an hour rest. A short rest pulled up all the way is just well, fuck it. I might as well make sure there's no mimics in here.
Yeah. So there's no mimics, nothing really of sort. You've got the 4 gifts that the Equiceph cleric gave you.
They're awesome.
Passageway is there. You can feel the cold air breezing in from outside.
Let's go that way then.
Yeah.
Was there a secret exit to the behind the crypt that the Equiceph came out of?
Yeah, the where the statue was, it sort of slid open. Here and just sort of slides open. So you got.
No, I think Fimble is asking if there was anything special in the actual crypt that.
Or did we go back into it?
Yeah, Soulstar and Fimble were pretty curious about that coffin. So is there anything in there now that it's opened by itself?
You can see the it's about waist height. You can see that the tomb that the Equiceph in. You can see it's the same body, but it's in bones and tattered rags clothing that have lost constitution due to time. But its spear is still laying on top of it, and the spearhead is right by its face. and it's a large spear. It's definitely not like human size. It's definitely, I would say, for like giant, because Equicephs were a tall people,
Sounds great.
as horse people would be.
I think Braun should steal it.
I don't think he can carry it. It's like almost 3 to 4 times its size.
I just bought a bag of holding.
Well, not really a bag of holding. It's a haversack.
Haversack. You're right.
You
you're
have
right,
a sack.
Right.
Yeah, you have a sack.
Sack. For my brass balls, which is, entirely appropriate. But as a fighter, I can use pretty much anything. If it's a pole arm or a long weapon, does it look functional?
Yeah, you look at the spear and you can see the same sort of Equiceph runature that's on the casket written on the blade of the sphere. And look at the stock and it seems to be pretty much like standard like oak wood with wrappings around it where the hands go to hold it.
I just heard engraved runes, things. I can't read, so I don't give a fuck what kind of language it's in. I'm gonna actually pick up that spear because it looks functional.
Okay. As you take the spear, the hands open, and the skeleton inside the tomb just turns to dust. All you see is just a pile of raggedy clothes, and the tomb closes, and all the lights go out.
Okay. But I have the spear now. It's easily twice my height, right?
Almost 3 times, yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is not just carry on my shoulder. Well, I mean, that's the only thing I could do, but okay. I will take it. I will take the spear of destiny or horse.
The spear itself is like 5 feet tall, so.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's cursed. I don't know if it's like enchanted. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I know as a fighter, I can swing it. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Is that a thimble? What did you just talk me into doing?
Oh. I didn't say anything.
You tried to talk me into it.
He blames you for all his bad decisions.
No, I did. But god damn it.
All right. So after you grab the spear,
and like I'll carry. You said that the spear head itself is like 5 feet. I'll carry that in front of me on one shoulder, and like
so you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger with
pick up the back
commando.
Yeah, like Ewoks with the pole.
I gotcha.
Yeah. This is like a 15 or 12 foot fucking long item. A dwarf, I could drag it by myself, no problem. But if someone could pick up the back end, maybe we can actually move at speed.
Right.
I'm not leaving it behind, man. Braun is paranoid and kind of a loot whore.
Right. So yeah, passageway is still open and blowing cold air into the temple area.
He's just not going to let us leave it here. We have to go through the doorway before we can end this, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's go through the doorway.
What is the cleric's advice? Besides, we should have left that shit in the crypt.
Lila just looks like she looks around after like you pick it up and she doesn't feel or sense anything. She's like, I think we're good. Can we get out of here? I really don't like it here.
Yes. Oh. And And if it makes more narrative sense, I'll have the fucking Echo pick up the back end of this spear, and me and my Echo will just lug this goddamn bazooka of a something forward. If none of you guys want to touch the cursed weapon, I won't blame you.
All right.
What if you wait? How much can the haversack take of the spear?
I'd say it's about 8 pounds. So,
Well, I mean, it's the way, and not to step on your toes or anything, but the way the haversack is explained, like the pockets, there's a certain amount of space, but there's also like a depth. So like if I try to shove it into the handy haversack,
Yeah.
it'll take about 4 to 5 feet of the shaft before there's still like 7 or 8 feet of this spear sticking out of it. It's not.
Yeah, it would make more things
It's not
more
gonna
manageable,
take-
right? You just
Yeah.
put as much in as you can, cinch it off, and then carry it from there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And as a dwarf, that is unacceptable. So I'll just take the whole damn thing out, and I'm just dragging a fucking 10-foot
You just like whip
Stop
it over
sign.
your head, and like both hands are
top sign.
bowing as
full
you
sand
walk.
person.
Yeah, but it's a fucking weapon, and I am capable of yielding it.
they hide
Um,
their numbers by walking in single
Swing that
file.
fucker if I have to. But
Hey,
yeah,
You might
there's.
come in handy when you enlarge yourself. Who knows?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is when I am big brawn and have fucking
Tom Hanks brawn.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I'm big brawn and take my giant strength potion, that is exactly the weapon I'm going to be fucking swinging around.
Mhm.
But until then, I'm basically dragging a telephone pole.
Magical.
I'll take it. I'll make my Echo carry the empty half or the.
All right. And
I
so
don't
as
know.
you all pass through the passage into the cold air, you are brought back into the daylight, piercing through your eyes. Cold wind brushes up against everybody. Cold and harsh flurry of snow. All you see is about a 60 foot of incline, and the stench of burning flesh. That's
Barbecue?
where we'll end this session.
Uh-oh.
I smell barbecue.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, this
They're
is
definitely not using hickory. Say that
Yeah.
much.
No. No. This is that beach party where they take that like driftwood and like some painted boat wood and like you're
It's like, you should
We-
not be
we've all
cooking with
had
that.
on the beach that was like, it's just wood, it'll burn, even though it's like tar covered boat wood. And like, you know, you're not supposed to cook chicken on top of that kind of fumes. Like, yeah, we've all had that. It's
They
like
did not
wood-
have material data sheets for this information.
Yeah. This sounds like lead paint wood being burned.
All
This-
the chemicals of the ocean are in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you have not had that experience on a beach, I implore you to go to the Oregon coast and use driftwood to try to cook a barbecue while drunk with all your friends, because that is an experience that you only get to live once.
Or
And-
twice, depending how many times you do it.
Yeah, exactly. Some of us
Right.
only get to do it once. The other ones only learn from it once and never do it again.
Maybe. It depends how many bottles or glasses they're in.
Yeah. No, I literally had a friend take a piece of painted boat wood, like leaded ocean boat wood covered in tar, and be like, it burns, we'll cook our chicken on top of it. And I was like, you can't eat that, man.
Bad move, bad move.
Bad fucking move. He ate that and he lived, but his constitution check passed, basically. Like,
So
he had a
you're
rough
saying
weekend.
nothing happens?
Yeah.
No
Don't
consequence.
get rednecks.
He ended
Is
up fine.
the moral of that story.
Yeah. He was immune.
Lead paint chips, man. Just
Great stuff.
they aren't as
He
tasty.
built up
as they-
they built up a tolerance, so it didn't affect
Yeah,
him.
that's exactly what it was. Lead pipes from
Tastes like the
childhood,
walls.
paint chips as kids,
My home.
and yeah, basting your chicken in fucking, sterno. Like,
Tastes like
no.
asbestos.
Yeah. He thought it tasted like grandma's cooking.
Lead paint and cigarettes. No.
Even I said no. to this.
Right there.
Even the chain smoker said no to that chicken. Was like, no, that is not barbecue. Yeah, that is
All right.
toxic shit.
Now, do you guys want to play? Is everybody available for next weekend, or should we go from the week after? I'm just asking because if so, then I have to change the notification on my calendars. So,
Right.
I
I'm in.
will have to check.
yeah, no worries. But,
I'm
it's
down
just
for
something to
next
think on. So if we can do next Sunday, that'd be cool. If not, then we can do the Sunday after, and I'll reset the calendar to reflect that.
All right.
Yeah.
But again, thanks for playing. As always, it's going to be an interesting session next time because you're that much closer to Shertok von Trusk and the end, maybe, of that arc. Confrontation is to be had, and you have the slumber cuffs because Joel did bend. Well, not really bend, but he did ask for you to bring him in alive, even though Nactus wants him dead.
Well, we also discussed the idea of, perhaps faking his death. Joel didn't say that alive meant publicly acknowledged as alive.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, Joel wants him alive so he can question him as to
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the questioning, maybe we'll turn his corpse in for more money, or maybe we'll fake his death and collect 2 bounties.
Or there's many ways you can play it.
Yeah,
But you have the tools to bring him alive if needed,
we do.
if you get close enough.
It's up to him.
Yeah. As soon as Braun gets a chance to sleep, he's probably going to throw the cuffs on himself and just narc himself instead of trying to drink himself to sleep for the first time in a decade. But who knows?
We'll end the session with the group moving up Klein and a snowy hill, smelling what seems to be burnt flesh.
Yeah. Orc
Sinew.
barbecue.
Yep.
It's a tempting offer. But it doesn't smell quite like home.
Yeah, but we'll figure out our next session, whether it be next week or the week after. Thanks again for playing. Thanks again for watching. And if you're watching this and you like it, please follow. We have our YouTube channel. We also have, if you want to support the channel, there is now a function to tip us. And you can do that in our About page or on our regular banner. There is a help support the show. Everything will go to a fund so we can spend the money to help anybody in the group, and it's just going to amplify what we can do. So we definitely like the support, and we salute you, and I salute everybody here. Thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time at the Natural Ones. Peace, love, and respect.
Natural one.
Whoop whoop.